Too Much Podcast, episode 27.
Hey.
We back. What's poppin'? Nobody cuss. Nobody say no bad words. It just came to my brain right now. We here. I was about to say something right now. We're here. I'm not finna say no profanities. We have arrived. We back. We ain't been here in a few weeks. We've been busy. It's the holidays. It's the midsummer holidays.
Summer holidays.
And yeah, we back.
Yes,
And you know what I'm saying? We just got upset last night. You know, we was all just together like 12 hours ago, something like that.
Pretty much.
And you know, Leon Edwards had a rough night last night. We can get to that in a little bit. Yeah, I want to talk about I've been watching Olympic basketball.
Just watched the game. The first game was this morning.
Yeah.
First official game was this morning.
What y'all think gonna happen?
Shout out to them. They made my money back from Leon Edwards. I'll say that. Yeah, I think, bro, it's gonna be they cruising this year, bro. We too good. I'm not
too good,
lie.
right?
We're too good.
Yeah.
Like, and other teams are good. Like Serbia is supposed to be like this, are the second best team.
Serbia
low-key,
feels like
they?
the second best team.
Are they?
Yeah,
like,
low key.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
They
kind
feel
of
like
Canada, Serbia are probably the two
Yeah,
top
Canada ran up
contenders.
that 11-1 lead in the beginning too against USA when we played FIFA.
Yeah.
So, I do think that France might be a little.
They
Might be
finally,
a problem.
No,
Oh, no,
I think they're
yeah.
overrated.
they finally got their get back. They lost four. They lost they played four like warm up games and lost four straight, and they finally got a win yesterday. But it's been looking rough for a while.
Yeah. But we'll see. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to see everybody. Can we play the clip? We got the clip of Devin Booker and LeBron. Everybody's together right now. Everybody's having a good time. It's some good vibes. LeBron James standing like Captain America. I know he hears. You can't hear the audio if you watch it, but I know
they can hear the audio.
They can hear the
Yeah,
audio.
yeah,
We can't hear the audio. Okay. I know he hears Devin Booker talking, right? Like Devin Booker's just talking to him the whole time, and LeBron is just standing there holding the thing. But I don't know what goes through LeBron. I think he wants to be a meme at this point. I think he's all in on being a meme.
I think, bro, for sure. Bro.
Like, what is this, bro?
No, bro.
Can we hit play on it? Like, what is
That boy
this?
standing like Captain America, boy, ain't he? That boy got posture, boy. That boy got posture, boy.
Why you
Stop playing
standing
with
like
LeBron.
that?
You see him? I get the video. He hears it. He knows what he's doing. I know. Look at
No,
Not paying purposely. No, you know he can't look at nobody, can't turn around. This nigga just holding his pose, bro. Like, you know he'd be thinking about this type of stuff, bro. You gotta think about that pose.
Why you look like Spider-Man Miles' dad? Man?
How long before y'all got to switch hands? If y'all or if you get the USA chooses you to represent the country like they did LeBron to walk that shit out, because this is the whole opening ceremony shit.
How
long you lasting before you got to switch hands? Because that shit's like you've been holding this shit for a while. My arm kind of tired.
How much do it weigh?
Yeah, it don't look like.
Well, it's like to the floor, right?
I mean, at that point, he's definitely He's got to walk it. He's also walked it to a place. Also, this is one step of a very long ceremony. You know what I mean?
But they tell you ahead of. So this is something you got to work out.
That's what I'm saying.
You got to train for this. Yeah. You got to get ready to do this shit.
That's what I'm saying.
You got to.
Bro. I'm doing quick switches, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I
feel like
switches.
Every 5 minutes got to switch sides, and it's hating my whole life 10, 15, 20 minutes in.
I don't like the kind of jokes that this is heading towards me for, bro. I'm telling y'all right now, I got shake weight jokes. I got masturbation jokes. I got too much jokes to come on.
It's good. We feel
how you train for this shit.
Wait till
hour
2. Wait till hour 2.
Yeah. Come on, man. Y'all are tempting me right now, bro. How do you train for that, bro? You just holding one thing with one hand, bro.
That picture gonna be, bro. LeBron James is more important than George Washington.
What? Oh my God, bro. It was, what, bro?
T-shirt.
the comment section on that was kind of with you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It was like founding fathers ass pose. It was like it's like he need to run for president when he done, bro. He need to run for office since it's all done.
Something, bro. LeBron is a great liar. LeBron will make a great president, bro.
He really would.
He a top tier liar.
Who else? Who did we just say was hella good at avoiding questions? Fuck.
Oh, Steph.
Stephen Curry. There you go. We just said that.
Steph the worst, bro.
He be the VP.
Can't get nothing out of him, bro.
He's the most boring. One of the most boring interviews in basketball. Steph Curry.
You know how to say nothing so perfect. I need to master that skill. You just know how to say a whole lot of nothing at all. Like, I walk away from Stephen Curry interviews just with no information at all.
It's a team effort. We gotta all come in. I'll take that. That's on me. And we'll sit down and we'll talk about it. And yeah.
He need to go to no jumper. Steph on no jumper. No, Draymond on no jumper would be something else. I ain't gonna cap.
That's the opposite of Steph. This nigga don't know when to shut the.
That's why we
shut the heck
that.
up. I'm sorry.
The fact that Steph has been there, like Steph got through a whole off season of Draymond Green punching they next up player, bro, and like now, like what did Steph say during all of that time in those interviews, bro? What did he say? He knows we need him. We need him to be better. Like, what did he say? I was like, this nigga, bro. Yeah. Oh, damn, I just cussed again.
It's okay. It's all right. Steph, Clay, and Dre, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, need to do an interview tour, whatever is the equivalent of Vlad TV and Drink Champs and No Jumper. I want to see them. I just want to see that. I just I don't like Budden. I really I don't like Budden's. You like Budden's podcast?
They're entertaining.
They are right?
They're entertaining because they don't. Joe Budden's kind of a narcissist, so like he has the perfect. I'll say this about Joe's podcast. Right now, he has the perfect cast to where this nigga could just like. I don't want to say bully everybody around, bro, because I don't want his co-host to feel like I'm saying that they be getting bullied by Joe, but they kind of like, bro, he be
saying shit to y'all that y'all can't say to him.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Like, and that's just weird. That's just annoying. Like, that's like high school, middle school, like type of energy. Like, that's some shit you ain't seen in a long ass time. So when you see that, you just like, what the fuck is this shit? Like,
but when it does come to like
it's funny
just hip hop shit though, I go to his podcast. Like during the whole beef, like a lot of people was watching Academics. I was more so watching Joe shit because like I don't know, bro. It's Academics never rap, so it's
if we're doing a musical breakdown, if we're doing a musical evaluation, or
I know
breaking down bars, I'm not going to Adam 22. I'm not going to fucking Academics or Vlad. I'm not going to them. I'm taking Budden's. I'm not going to Budden to be honest, but I'm taking Budden's opinion way steps.
That's the shit, and that's the shit too, bro. Like Budden's not gonna miss that line that the shit that we hear that I know the shit that Academics, Adam and shit like that's like it's so much lines and shit that they can't break down songs like that because so much shit goes over their head. Like Budden's gonna catch that little petty ass line just to be petty and get a reaction out of people like
and understand the effect that bars really have. Like people hear bars and they're like, what is that? Who cares? Like nah, like sometimes you gotta realize like bro, like it or not, that's a hard ass bar. Like sometimes shit is like that. And Budden is the type of dude to be able to point that out where Adam and Ack can't do that. But hey, Ack and Adam hella good at stirring the pot though. No, they not good at stirring the pot. You know what they good at? They good at interviewing people. Honestly, that's what they're good at. They're good at interviewing people. They're good, especially Adam and Vlad. They're good at interviewing people.
I was about to say, Adam and Vlad.
Getting interviews.
They're.
I don't know. I would say interviewing people because, like, people. I like. All right, this is the difference. Like, say somebody gets an interview with Dirk, right? And it's Adam gets an interview with Dirk. Somebody gets an interview with Dirk. They're gonna be like, "So what's it like when you're making music in the studio?" And like you know what I'm saying? Like, how long do you stay in there? And then like Adam would be like. So this nigga he was talking about in this song, like what you know what I'm saying? Like what's this bar about? And it's just like evaluate. And it's not like he's like talking about like tell me about your personal life. He's just like tell me about this bar that you said in your fucking song, like type shit. And then like let's go from there. And then from breaking down that shit, you're just gonna find out some more shit about Dirk that you ain't never gonna fucking find out when you're asking him how much time he spends at the studio a day or some shit like that. You know what I mean? And that's why people like Adam and Vlad and Ak get so much more fucking views, because when you read the headline of Dirk explaining why he fucking did this or did that compared to fucking Dirk fucking talking about studio or some shit, his album coming up, like, bruh, niggas gonna click on the other shit. Fools love that shit. I love that shit too. I ain't gonna cap. But like, it's because I love it to a certain extent. I don't want to keep hearing about nonstop, nothing but that shit. That shit gets so played out so fucking quick. But I do want to just like tap into that, because I feel like we ain't never like, now it's like too much a little bit, but like before this shit was even like this, like before Adam and them started popping off, like, bro, we was never really knowing like the actual in depth of what the fuck was going on. Like back then, everybody was mysterious, bro. Everybody was mysterious, and it's like there's not a lot of mysterious people no more. There's not a lot of people like that got like that Kendrick like mysterious effect. You know what I mean? Like nobody really knows what the fuck Kendrick or Future's up to, because like they mysterious as people. But like now with like Adam and Ak and Vlad, we know everything about everybody, bro. Like we really do. We know everything about everybody. We know all these stories. We know everything. And I don't know if I like it better like this. I think I do, because it makes it to the point where like it's not that easy to be mysterious no more. So like you can really develop your character and not be the same as everybody else. Like everybody not trying to be fucking Mystique no more, which is cool, because there are some people that should be Mystique though, like Kendrick and Future, Thug and them. You think would you call him Thug like a mysterious character, like some people don't know about, right?
Thug another one who do interviews, and he really, bro, I ain't gonna lie, he don't really be saying shit. He don't like he know how to say a whole lot of nothing too, bro.
Like imagine him going to No Jumper Day. Adam's gonna get something out of him that other people ain't really got out of him.
That's the thing. Okay, but this is the thing about Adam. I feel like people who want to maintain their mystique, they just purposely stay away from Adam, because that's why you'll never. Has Lil Durk ever did No Jumper yet? Like, that's why I can't. I mean, I want Adam to take accountability for some of the shit that he does, but also it's on the artist too, because a lot of artists want to go in there and say shit, bro, because that's the way to get clout now.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what the media. That's what hip hop media.
If that wasn't the case, if it was just people going in there and Adam always trying to get the shit out of him and nobody telling him shit, it's like, all right, like this, what's going on? Like, bro, cancel this thing. But like. This fool really just be telling them shit and they just be answering it like, why the fuck open? And then they don't even complain after that. It be the fans. It's just like not even the actual person that went over there and said this shit is complaining about this shit. It'd be so fucking weird. I don't understand. I do understand the fact that y'all want to call him a culture vulture or whatever. That's one thing.
Not a culture vulture. I just think that I just don't think he
Adam 22 specifically.
Yeah, I don't think he takes account. I don't like how he acts like he doesn't know what he's doing. Yeah. Like, bro, he definitely profits off of trauma, bro. Like this, like the way it's more not even his interview style. Like the interviews, whatever, but the way that this nigga title stuff, the stuff that he drops, like
he makes the titles himself.
All of that, like himself. That's where it gets weird to me with him. I was like, bro, it's weird.
When he went on Joe, I think that was where I was kind of done. I never really was in on him, but that's where I was kind of like, all right, man, like. I don't know. Just the conversation you had with Joe was weird, because I was kind of sitting there frustrated. Like Joe was just like, all right, man, like we keep circling this conversation into like, if you're not gonna, like the shit that we're telling you and putting in your face about what this actually is, and you just want to deny, act like you're not doing that. I don't know. He made it seem like that he wasn't doing anything that could be considered like. Do you remember? You know what I'm talking about, Jordan?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You should go like just. Do you ever see like him and it was? Yeah, that's. I feel like. Yeah, his way, that whole time period, bro. Like he kept, he just won't acknowledge like his bullshit, bro. But I feel like he knows about his bullshit. But I feel like he doesn't have a limit to like just his trolling, I guess. I'm like, okay, bro, like we get it, like all right.
I wonder if AD used to tell him that, or like Brick Baby now, like I think AD used to tell him, because AD used to be his like right hand or whatever for Adam. And that's the reason he left, because you know why AD and them all left?
Didn't he fire all of them or
something? Nah. So what happened was Adam got this dude. Y'all know who Richard Spence is?
I think so.
He's just ex neo-Nazi dude.
Oh
to me,
yeah,
they,
yep. I remember
to me,
that.
they,
Shit,
like you know
yeah.
how they be like you a Olympian.
Yeah.
There's no former Olympian. You an Olympian forever.
Yeah.
I'm the same way with like racist and shit like that. With like ex neo-Nazi, like nah, you probably that for the rest of your life. Like even if you try your hardest not to act on it, you know you still got that rage in you type shit. You just not acting on it. You just learn how to not act on it. And anyways, he had one of them over. He had that dude over, Richard Spence, who was an ex neo-Nazi, and he didn't have no black people over there while he did that. And AD and them got hella mad. And then, like around that same time is when Adam cut half the shows. He didn't fire AD. AD still had like 2 shows.
Yeah.
I think AD had like went from 4 shows to like 2.
Yeah.
And then AD basically just like told everybody like, nigga, let's just go.
Yeah.
And then he just got like hella people with him that was all part of No Jumper, like all the main people, and they just all went and made Back on Fig. Or I don't know what, I don't know, the whole community, the whole Fig community, because they Back on Fig and then T-Rail shit, and then
T-Rail shit is Back on Fig, right? And then AD has his own shit.
Yeah, and then Pun.
Yeah.
And I think they call that all the Fig community.
Oh, okay.
Like Fig community. Yeah. And then Adam got that's when he started fucking like Crit Mac and then Brick Baby and shit like that. Yeah. Then that shit with Lush. You know, that shit with Lush is hilarious, bro. Lush is the one who before Adam told everybody that he was going to cut the shows, he told Lush. And Lush went on Discord and told everybody that Adam was about to fire everybody and shit like that. And then the people, AD and them found out from the people on Discord before they found out from Adam. So then Adam got hella mad at Lush and fired Lush during a midstream.
Oh yeah,
that shit was hella funny. He was like, you did this? And he was like, no. Adam was like, yeah. And he was like, no. He was like, yeah. And that shit was hella funny. But I was like, what is y'all talking about right now? This shit corny. That shit was funny. That shit's hella funny though. I ain't gonna cap. All that little like No Jumper drama, I wasn't in tune with that shit until like half a year ago, but that shit's hella funny to me now that I'm all caught up with that shit, bro. That shit's hilarious. I ain't gonna cap. Oh.
Yeah, nah. Shit's interesting. I feel like I've never been able to really tap in too much with that vibe, but it's always interesting to hear. Because, like, I don't know, it's an interesting question to, like...
Yeah, I wanted to circle back to that.
I feel like with Adam, it's kind of that thing where it's like, to each individual that goes on there probably talking about some shit that, like, why are you getting on mic talking about this stuff? Like, it's obviously the first response is, like, that's on you. Like, right? That's on you for going on there and talking about shit you shouldn't be talking about. But I think... once Adam hears that, again, I'm going business mostly on him and Joe going back and forth in this conversation. When Adam hears that and it's like, oh, so that means my hands are totally clean for providing the platform for that shit. And I kind of want him to acknowledge, it's like, no, you're doing a weird thing by providing this platform for this shit. And again, it's like, fine, like you're not in the quote unquote like wrong or most wrong for like this set, but like, let's not act like you're not doing nothing by creating
just admit to what's going on. Yeah.
I think that's where the frustration came from, where it's like, all right, man, yeah, because like again, I feel like for his head, like that criticism of like these niggas shouldn't be getting on mic talking about this stuff necessarily, so that can get you locked up or shit that is just like too much trauma for us to be like trying to process and deal with on YouTube or whatever, right? Kind of type shit, and it's like legitimate criticism, but it seems like he takes that criticism of those folks and is like, my hands are clean, I guess, and I don't know. I guess they kind of are. It doesn't feel like. I feel like
no, they're not. No, they're not clean. This nigga knows, bro. The thing is, bro, like nigga, no matter how much. Or go ahead.
Let a black guy fuck his wife for money.
Exactly. Yeah, shit like that.
Like, what the fuck?
That's the shit, bro. Like
he let a black guy fuck his wife for money. And now he's upset that the dude is black and he's trying to fuck with black just to like.
Yeah,
he's weird. Like he's
like
weird.
That.
He's not. I wouldn't say weird. That's weird, right? Like that's like I don't know what to call that. Like what do you call that? That's not normal.
White people stuff.
Yeah, that's the whole again. That's the first hour of the podcast. We can't really.
Y'all got me talking bad about Adam,
bro. But okay,
y'all got me talking bad about Adam.
So my problem with Adam is I'll reel it back. Like this nigga Prophet, he mostly interviews street niggas, bro. Like his biggest interviews are with street niggas,
100%.
and I have to sympathize a little bit with street niggas because, like, bro, if you're who I don't know, bro, who's coming up in the rap game probably from nothing, from a fucked up situation. Like, you're not gonna say no to going on like one of the biggest fucking
But even
platforms in the
that said,
last
though, bro, they
decade.
still saying
They
what they
still
still
say, yeah.
saying when they get there.
But
You
that's
can
the
get
shit.
there and not say none of that and still have a dope ass interview. You don't have to.
Is it gonna be no? I don't that shit. I think nigga, if they're not on that shit, bro, like you said, the title and shit. I don't think people aren't about to watch. People
I've
aren't
seen
about to watch.
people go there and just do some like normal type interviews, bro, where they not spilling the beans on their whole ass shit, but they still talking about their upbringing.
Who
they still
was it?
talking
Who
about. I can't.
Are
think,
they
bro.
established that like
They might be as they might be a little.
established? If
They might still not be, bro. I'm telling you, bro. There's a lot of fucking. He does a lot of interviews. That's why there's a few of them that actually do come out like nice because he does so much interviews. Don't get me wrong, like with the whole Block Star thing, the dude who killed Pop Smoke.
Oh yeah.
He a Hoover from LA.
Yeah. But still, no, bro. No, there ain't nothing to excuse that in it, bro. You don't, bro. This nigga touted Pop Smoke's killer interview. Bro,
he
you can't.
focused in LA though. He a Hoover from LA. Vlad just interviewed Keefy D, and nobody had a problem with that.
People have a problem with it. It's just Vlad's been doing it for so. Like, I think people have just got tired of like, bro. We know what. It's at a point where like the public knows what they are, and it's like. It's whatever at this point, but like, nah, nothing can excuse that.
How do you not feel?
Pop Smoke?
Okay, I understand what you're saying because, like, damn well, like, I see. This is why. Okay, see, like, what I was just saying. I had a point of defending Adam. Like, he a Hoover from LA. You're an LA focused dude. Vlad just did Keefy D. Vlad is his idol or whatever, so he's trying to be like him. But then, like, the other side is like, bro, and this is like why it's hard for Adam to argue these people back because like damn well you just brought him there to talk about killing Pop Smoke. Like that's
it wasn't for nothing.
It wasn't for nothing.
That's what the title was
at all. Like it wasn't for anything else. So with that being said, it's just like who cares why Vlad did what Vlad did? Like that's another discussion. Like, bruh, you brought him up there just to talk about the fact that he killed somebody that a whole bunch of people from New York love so fucking much. Like, I don't know. That's like that's some shit I would never do.
My problem is too with Adam. He does all this shit, but it's like some people, like, oh, bro, he doesn't contribute to these communities at all. Like,
he do a little bit.
Does he really? What did he do?
Directly.
I don't want to hear about no jumper backpack drive or none of that, bro. Like,
no, I was about to say he probably don't do shit like that. But the reason why I do say he do help them out, he do help out the Black community more than people think, is that he's put on a lot more Black people than other people have that do the same thing as him. Like a lot more. I could think of a lot of like literally Black people that I listen to podcasts and shit like that just because I like heard them from this shit and started them from this shit. Like I fuck with Brick Baby tough now. I listen to Brick Baby's music sometimes. I don't give a fuck what the fuck y'all say.
I don't even know who that is.
Not Enough is a dope ass song. You listen to Brick Baby, Not Enough. That shit is a good ass fucking song. Like there's some people who really got like motion now and getting like money now. Like who was Crip Mac before any of this? Like for real. Like he might be in prison now, but that's on Crip Mac. Why you would have switched? Like you don't need to switch. But like bro, he's put people on AD and them. Like they all on. Like nobody knew who the fuck.
I don't think it's about putting individuals on. I think it's about the community. Like you're probably
shows.
No, bro. Like I'm talking about the community. Like you're
the
bringing
actual streets.
Yes, like because he wouldn't he wouldn't and he wouldn't actually help those streets. My fault. He wouldn't help those streets that he's affecting because if he wouldn't actually be able to change anything, of course, but like that would be detrimental to him, like for people coming up. If there just was like a shift in the culture where niggas wanted to if the niggas wanted to slow down the bullshit pretty much, like then this nigga has nobody to interview or he has nothing to talk about in his interviews if niggas ain't on that. So it's like this nigga is like,
who is doing that though? Who is?
That's just that. But that goes back to our conversation a couple of weeks ago. That's just not what hip hop media. Hip hop media, unfortunately, is this because.
So yeah, Yeah.
It feels like we weigh that more on Adam and Vlad because they white.
Yeah.
Probably,
Yeah, sure, but that's the whole.
definitely.
But yeah, sure, but that's like the whole media industry, though. At the end of the
Yeah,
day, right?
that's
Like
the news.
Joe and Ack are kind of like exceptions to
I
the
look
thing.
at
You
Ack
know
as
what
the
I
same.
mean?
I look at Ack as the same. Honestly, maybe even worse than that. I bet you
Oh no,
Adam
I was
grew.
just saying
I bet
within.
you Adam grew out more
Yeah,
ghetto than Ack did.
yeah. No, I guess we were saying like yeah, just I don't know. The media's always been filled. I feel like Adam and I don't know. Like I just think of what's the Hot 97 nigga? That nigga not black, right? Just it's a lot
Ebro.
of yeah. It's always been a lot of not black people talking about black people's making music like within hip hop media. You know, like I don't know. Yeah, it's an interesting. I guess that's the interesting thing is like they seem the most bold and like really dipping into the nitty gritty and trying to get niggas to talk about this stuff. Like kind of in a
Yeah,
post Vice world, I guess. I don't know. It's weird.
it just pisses you off more.
And I just feel like as a human, if you're gonna, even if you are gonna play that role, I just feel like as a human, at some
I would
point, you're
say,
like,
I would, let me
you
say,
don't want to go ahead.
just off the whole, it pisses you off more. I think that this, like, sure, but also I think that because everybody else who does it is some type of person of color or black person, they approach it in a way that is with a lot more tact and a lot more skill and a lot more nuance because it's not just niggas fucking around on some gang shit to them like it might be
Yeah,
to
I
these
feel
other
like
fools. You know what I mean?
it's like when I hear a comment, weird analogy, but it's like when I hear because I watch so much MMA and I hear all these MMA commentators that are so respectful because they've been in the world for so long, and you just hear somebody that's not from the MMA world, and then they kind of just like talk to like when Stephen A was just like saying Conor McGregor like that wasn't trying and shit. Like you're not
Exactly.
talking with the respect that you should be talking to somebody who would talk from this world because they would just know not to say some shit like he's not trying type shit. Like you just don't say disrespectful shit. You don't go out of the line and say some disrespectful shit that you don't say. And you probably only saying that because you're not from this world like that. Like I understand what you're saying, but I'm dick riding Adam.
No, I just want both Adam and Vlad to like. I just want them to, bro, be out. Like if you gonna be a part of this culture, interview people from this culture, like make yourself an ally, like contribute to these communities. That's all. Like do something to contribute to the communities. I don't care if you guys get called clout chasers or like whatever it is. Like y'all just doing this because of this. I don't like, bro.
People are really scared to do things now
Do
because of that.
something.
That's fucking wild.
Do,
That.
do
They're scared
yeah.
to do things because of the fact that they think people will say that they're only doing those things for clout.
Yeah.
Like that's so they don't do it. Like that's so they don't help people because they don't want people to think that they're doing it for recognition. That's fucking wild.
And they don't got it, but that's the thing with their brands are so big, like they don't even have to publicize it. Like, bro, if Vlad or Adam did some shit for these communities, like people are, it's the word is gonna get around by itself. That's how I know that these niggas just don't do shit except for just they don't do shit except for what they do. And I guess that's my problem. I'm like, bro, like as a human being, like if I have all that power and I'm like hearing these fucked up stories from people that I'm bringing onto my platform, like how does that shit not make you want to just help out? I'm like, bro, these niggas is up M's, bro. Like we talking like I know, bro. It's hard because we're saying this as regular people, but I'm like, bro, imagine you have M's, bro. Like, imagine how much you're gonna be helping people if you had M's just off the top, just because you have it.
Dead ass, bro. I be doing
like,
what I can right now with the money I got
Like,
now, like feeding homeless people and shit, just like getting shit out and shit. Every time I be like shopping and shit, you see some people, you just open your water bottles that you buy, open the snacks that you buy, just give some to everybody type shit. And like, I be thinking about that shit, bro. Like, man, that shit would be nice, bro, to have M's and shit like that. Like, you could really help out the community, especially kind of community we come from. You feel me? Like, smaller community, like, you can really be impactful. And yeah, there's some folks that just got that power that are just not using that shit, bro. I feel you. Yeah. I feel you. But the only thing with me, I feel you 100%, bro. I feel everything you're saying 100%. The only argument I have, I guess, is just we need to put that on everybody. You think because he's white, he needs to do more?
No, he doesn't. No, he just needs to do something. Well, bro.
You never know what people are. Not saying Adam, but just people in general.
I mean, yeah.
You never know. You never know what they're actually doing. I don't know if you should they be posting it or not.
posting
people
like,
do know what the
oh
fuck they
no,
doing,
I
and
think
I don't know.
I don't know. I
You
think
never know what people are up to.
I think them two. I think if them two are doing something, bro, word gets around. I think with them two specifically, bro,
That's
like if
true.
they're doing anything
That's
in
true.
anybody's
A lot more
community,
people
bro,
would be
like
pulling up for them, like when people talking bad about them. They'd be like,
you know
nah,
yeah, especially the rappers, bro. Like the
yeah,
rappers,
they'll be
like
like,
bro,
nah,
the
you're
rappers would
tripping.
be like,
Yeah, I feel you.
Or he could just stop. Maybe he don't want to do anything. Maybe he could just stop though. You know.
Stop doing what he's doing.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is like we talk about doing positives, but you could just stop doing the negative shit. You know, you could stop encouraging. You could stop creating a culture where niggas can get clout by like talking about and committing violence against each other and bragging about that shit. You could not encourage that culture. You know.
Yeah, I feel your argument, Mikey. Like, yeah, like he's the one. He like that. His excuse is like, what do you expect? Type shit. Like they come over here and they say these things, but like, yeah, you opened up that world. You know, you did like of people being able to come to your place and do that to get clout type shit.
that's a whole nother
Yeah,
thing
I
that
feel
I
you.
think I remember that on the Joe Budden too. It was like they had just interviewed somebody who has a whole bunch of shit going on, and they did an interview with him, and they didn't talk about just none of the bullshit, and had a good interview, got a good amount of views, probably not as much views as they could have got, but still, it is like that's where I also like okay. Yes, we could put it on the artist for like going on there and spilling their shit, but like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of black platforms now. Like they're just older black platforms where they're just not gonna address any of the bullshit because they know how detrimental it is. And if they're not gonna get as much views as Vlad or Adam's gonna get with their shit, like they're fine with it. Some black platforms do like they do encourage the bullshit too. But I ain't like a lot of the older ones, like $1 million worth of game, bro. They don't be talking about no beef. Like Joe Budden is not about
They
to
don't.
talk about no beef, and it's
they
like I feel like that's good for like them setting the example with that. Just like
the biggest black person I could think of is Act.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
That does that.
a lot of people just aren't gonna entertain it, and
Yeah.
that's just on us, and like we have to keep that. I don't know. I guess that's why we do kind of have to gatekeep because okay, we might not be getting all this bullshit that's entertaining to people right now, but do we really want to look at rappers like this? It's weird, bro, especially in the West Coast.
I was just about to say
In
it's
the
just
West Coast,
frustrating too
yeah.
because like it's kind of more of a California heavy thing where you got to be like you got to be that if you're trying to make a name for yourself. It's kind of frustrating sometimes when you see everybody that can rap. Like I Am Sue is probably one of the best rappers that just ever came out of California in the past couple of decades. And he just has not gotten the recognition that he was supposed to get because he wasn't that. He never was trying to be that. And it is frustrating because if he was like from Atlanta type shit, he would have got a deal.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's how it should be. It should be about music first. It should always be about music first. It should always be about music first. But that's the only part that gets frustrating. So it's not frustrating, but just gets tricky. But it's just like it should always be music first. But like I said, bro, you ask about those upcoming album questions, the studio questions, they just don't get those views.
But it's not getting
like
the
those
views
other things.
because
So that's just bro. What is a broke person supposed to do?
They got the door open for the other shit. That's my problem with Adam and Vlad. Is
but not them, the up and coming people.
Oh, like
what are they supposed to be focusing on? If you feel me, like
are there up and coming people?
Yeah, like Trap Lil Ross and all of them,
like all this shit,
like the people doing the documentaries and shit, kind of stems off
stories, Point and Shoot. It's just like a whole bunch of people who are just like coming up and doing nothing but this kind of content and 1090 Jake, and it's just like, bro, all these people, what are they supposed to do now? Like what? They trying to get to the bag, and they don't give a fuck. They just like a rapper. They don't give a fuck. They don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like how when we're rappers, we don't give a fuck about nobody. When our come up is our come up. Fuck everybody else. We're gonna do what the fuck we can to get up. Who cares how much people go down on the way there? So it's just like they gonna be the same way. They gonna be savage with it, and they gonna try to do what they got to do to get some money. And like if I got to fucking speak on some shit that's fucking toxic, I'm gonna speak on some shit that's toxic. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna get this money. And I ain't no stopping that now. And
it's a good.
You can blame it on who opened that world up, but it's just like, how do you stop this shit now? Because this shit is ain't no stopping this shit.
Nah,
this
I mean
it's a good.
I think it's a good question to bring up in that context, because I think it does drive home this point that this is gonna be a weird way to start it, but I'll get around to what we're talking about. Y'all remember this phrase "pivot to video" that was going around a while, like probably 5, 6, 7 years ago? Everybody was talking about pivot into video. But we've been in this weird place. I guess the whole point is there was a stretch with just media where niggas stopped kind of writing stuff, like kind of traditional journalism. And a lot of these companies started to like try to chase whatever Facebook was doing with the blogs and the video and all of that stuff. But it was the start of a thing that led to where we're at now, where because as you guys are even saying, what I'm realizing the biggest culprit of all this is YouTube's algorithm. Seems like kind of the biggest like the biggest thing that's like in the middle of why, like, as much as we can talk about like Vlad and Adam and all these people that are kind of operating under that umbrella, at the end of the day, like these people are all banking on YouTube monetization, like and either YouTube monetization or advertisements on their videos on YouTube, I would guess, for a lot of what they're bringing in. Obviously with Adam, I'm assuming there's a lot of just like convinced, like doing the old thing that, like, why am I blanking on the West Coast? All the sites used to do is like, pay me like $200 and I'll put your song in this rotation. There's all that shit happening too, but a lot of it is like what YouTube has turned just the way we consume everything into, and like not even YouTube specific fault, but just where the media landscape has went to, where it's not just like, how do you say this? It used to be closer to journalism or closer to criticism, right? It's like, I'm gonna legitimately criticize or have give my thoughts on this album or this music, and that's like kind of what we're doing, right? Or I'm like legitimately trying to report on the news here versus I'm trying to make the headline of my YouTube video with the perfect thumbnail that's gonna get me the millions of views. And that's kind of the way we think about a lot of this stuff now. And like even think it bleeds into just, I don't know how you fucking promote music anymore. I don't know how you get people to listen to music anymore. Just like straight up. I never personally never really fully understood it, but even like as somebody who never fully understood it, it seems like even the methods that have existed over the last 5-10 years are like kind of going by the wayside, like as we move even further, like away from SoundCloud or away from like traditional albums into like everything stream. So yeah, I don't know. We're in a weird place with all type of media production content. I think it's interesting for music where it affects how the music we're making is getting released and put out there and how people are interacting with it, but also like the coverage of music in general. Because I don't think it's about like, I don't know, when's the last time somebody was really just, let's sit down and interview the guy because his album's coming out, we're going to talk about your inspirations for the album. You know what I mean? I feel like I don't see that as much, or it's just kind of one thing in the mix of like all of the news and drama. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense necessarily, but
But it makes perfect sense because that's kind of what news and like before social media, like bro, it was the Wendy Williams shows, so it's like kind of always been fueled on this energy. So like that's where I also take a step away from Vlad and Adam, because I'm like, okay, it's kind of always been this, but like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, it's different because they're white, so like it does mean something else. My problem with them is they literally just don't talk about the music. Like, bro, like I don't like. I feel like Adam used to talk about music way more than he does now, bro. Vlad, Adam. I can see Adam. Vlad.
I just heard Adam's last pod, and they broke down Eminem's whole last album that he just dropped, bro.
Oh boy! And then I hear that, I'm like, I would never even want to listen to that, bro.
That's some shit you gotta talk about in the music, like right now, though. You can't do that, bro. That's some shit in music you gotta talk about right now. That's literally the biggest album.
I'm sure Joe did the same thing.
Talk about that shit.
No, I'm not saying other people now. I'm just saying they do talk about me. I'm big right at Adam and him, bro. I'm gonna stop.
No, I'm sure they do talk about music, but it's also like you could be known for talking. Like,
I know what you're talking
about.
They
know that's not about to get the clicks and the views, but it's monetization, bro. It's algorithms, monetization, everything is. It's like that, bro. I don't know. It's weird. Shit is weird.
I know what you're talking about. I'm not gonna sit here and act like Adam is like 100% for the people, but the only thing I'm just saying is like he they all like politicians to me. They just all equal. You feel me? Like,
yeah, fair.
Whatever I put on him, I could put on other people too. Like Act.
Yeah.
I think Act's the worst one.
Act is the godfather of all this, bro. He just tried to clean it. He tried to clean it up a little bit, but he still Act still be having outbursts. Sometimes I just be like listening to academics, bro. Like especially during the beef. just like listening to shit just at work, and bro, he'll just like say some shit like shit that really doesn't even have nothing to do with what he's talking about, but just shit just out of pocket, like kid type of shit, like
People fuck
outlandish
with it.
statements, bro. And I'm like,
Yes,
bro,
people fuck with it
it's
so
no way
tough.
you still think this way, bro. Like, I forgot who he said something about a female one time, bro, and I was just like, bro, like you're too old. You're just too old to be saying things like
He
this,
older
bro.
than us,
Like,
right?
yeah, for sure.
He is.
Adam, he older than me, right?
No,
Adam,
we're talking about
Oh,
act.
Ack.
all of them,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, for sure.
No,
Yeah.
the way act, bro. If you just, bro, somebody need to do a compilation of this nigga academics talking about females, bro. Like the way this nigga talks about women is kind of like,
It's very crazy.
it's like it's not disturbing. It's just like, bro, how old? Like it makes me really question, like, bro, how old are you to even like? Or were you really just that nigga that used to get like no bitches and like now you're like you're up, you're rich, you're angry, like and
Can you
it's
imagine
like
him raising a daughter? Like, bro, like imagine that. Like he's supposed to raise a strong, independent daughter, and I'm not trying to get on people. I'm not trying to get
that's
on
gonna
him,
be
but,
his
bro,
karma,
like,
bro, because he gonna have a daughter, bro. Watch, he gonna have a little girl, bro.
for all I know, he probably does already. Shit.
Man, why they saying this man lying about his age? He seemed like he could be 33. Sorry. That's the first thing Reddit just lying. Why is academic lying about his age? He at least 35 plus. It's like, oh man, be nice.
Nah, he's 33.
Yeah. I was gonna say that's interesting you bring that up, George. Just that aspect of it, because that's the other weird part. Which it's weird because I do feel like Vlad's probably the least immune to this. Like I don't think this comes up in Vlad shit at all. And Adam, it manifests in a different way. Like man, you was talking a little bit about the girlfriend or the wife and the whole with him, but that's the other act part because that's the part where it's like that weird shit that's been happening on Twitch, like with what's like the Aiden Ross shit. Is just like a lot of these. I won't say a lot of these dudes got like Andrew Tate pilled or some shit like that, but it just seems weird how much like they seem to be in that world a little bit with this stuff, and it's just it's a hard disconnect in my brain to kind of understand like what.
And they don't even come out
way.
as like academics specifically. It's funny you say the Andrew Tate shit because like academics would never like come out and support Andrew Tate, but that's the shit I'm talking about. He'll say like some like off topic that like lets me know I'm like. This nigga like say some shit like quoting Andrew Tate like jokingly, but it's like nah, bro. I could hear like, oh, you really be watching academics. Like I could say like, oh, you really be watching shit like this, bro. Like you're consuming this shit, and like maybe like they just can't tell like, bro, this is like affecting the way that you are even talking about women specifically, bro. I'm telling you, academics, the way academics talks about women just in general, bro, whether it's good, bad, or whatever it is, bro. Like it's his thought process, bro. I'm like, bro, you are
treat women, like talk about women. People don't realize this shit, and like they hear how I'm talking right now, and they'll be like, "Oh, you a simp? Like you a simp? Like nigga, you's a bitch? Like y'all saying simp and shit? Like bro, like I promise y'all, like I would never pay a bitch. I would never pay a bitch. Like I got it out of a bitch so much fucking times, bro. Like, come on now, but like you got to still know how to talk like to a woman, like bro. People is wild, bro. Like, and it just be frustrating because it'd be like people saying simp, and it'd be the same people who would cash out a bitch like at the opportunity, bro. Like I'm like dead ass serious. Like people lost touch on how to treat women nowadays, bro. Like real women, like just like women in general, like people out of touch on how to just like talk to them. That shit is like fucking wild, bro. It's sick, and it's like it's because of people like act, bro.
Like think about all them little kids inside them streams,
like
bro.
All them little kids that's watching that shit. They get social media got everybody fucked up, bro.
That's the shit. Academics may be joking when he says some shit supporting that, and we just use an act for example. But like all of the streamers, bro, like y'all might be joking when y'all say some shit like that, but like y'all forgetting like the how a child's mind works, bro. Like these kids be like, bro, they be so young watching Twitch, bro, and it's like, bro, they're not able to process this shit without acting it out some way, bro. Like I already know, like, bro, that's really how kids' brains work, bro. Like they take some shit in and then that shit's gonna come out somehow, some way, bro. Like I don't know, bro. Next generation is gonna be interesting.
It's already getting interesting right now, bro. Honestly, what's 2024? So how old you got to be? What year? You 2006? You born? You 18? Like, bro, this shit is weird.
Crazy, bro.
This shit is weird, man. Everybody right now. I'm not trying to say everybody weird, our generation normally. I ain't trying to say that shit. I'm just because these new generations do got some fucking little geniuses and like some people that's really more mature because it's like that they get the other side of the shit where they get super mature from
They
all
got
the
a lot
shit
of
that they've been
information.
consuming and shit
Yeah.
like that. But yeah, some other people just so fucked up on their head from all this social media. It's really social media. That's all it is. It's directly social media. 100% social media. That's like
It's
the key to everything. Not even TV.
I think it's social media allowing people to be the person they were being quietly out
Mm,
loud. Because
yep.
I don't know if people have changed as much as people don't try to hide shit anymore.
But
That's
like,
ooh, that go
but
ahead.
like it lets it like okay, so like somebody who don't got that opportunity, right? To
Mm-hmm.
like do that shit, say they want to do that shit since they're young. Somebody who don't got the opportunity because they don't got the internet to do that shit, they're not finna do that shit because they not really,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? They not really finna do that shit.
Now we got
And
Mm-hmm.
I think that those people go out more in their lives and they just end up not doing nothing their whole life, even if they wanted to do something.
yeah.
Compared to the fact now you got the internet and they got this
They got
this like this
Mm-hmm.
outlet to let that like energy go. So now that just keeps
Yeah.
building up because they have this place to,
Oh yeah.
and
with other
compared to
people.
the
Yeah.
other way where it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't going to build up and it was just going to be bottled up inside. Now these people building it up and they getting more brave, more brave, more brave to the point where they
Mm-hmm.
probably get brave enough to start doing some racist shit in real life too, bro. Like
Yeah. No.
Start building communities and shit like that. They
Yeah.
start meeting other people who are
yeah,
like
type
them,
shit.
bro. Like
Uh-huh.
that, the access that they
Exactly.
kind of that was harder to have before social media. Now
Yeah.
it's like right there.
And I think it's interesting you say that. That's always been a blind spot for me. Like I can go back to 2016 and like arguing with like folks about how like y'all know this country's like trash no matter what, right? I get that y'all really like scared of this Donald Trump dude, but it's like it was gonna be shitty either way. You know what I mean? That was kind of where I was at, and I think what I got a lot of pushback on was that thing you're talking about, right? Like I underestimated, or I was underestimating, I think in people's minds, the amount that people just being emboldened was going to change it. You know what I mean? That was like, it wasn't about like that Donald Trump was going to change much as how he was going to embolden people, kind of like you're saying, to like be louder, be more bold, and like do shit, right? And I think that's my issue is that in my mind, the do shit is like I need to acknowledge the fact that people like quote unquote doing shit is worse than I think them not doing shit. Because in my mind, it's like there are systems in place above all the shit that us common folks could do or not do that like you know what I mean? That are in place. And the fact of the matter is whether these people were acting on their thoughts or not, the fact that they had these thoughts in their head allowed a like tacit, like kind of acceptance or passiveness to like as the world progressively gets worse and worse, or as not worse and worse, but just as like, I don't know, like the status quo. The biggest issue is that we're fine maintaining a status quo in a country, in a society, in a world that we shouldn't. And like yeah, we have some more people that are acting out in more specific ways, like the storming of the like whatever you want to talk about, whatever the shit is. But in my mind, it's like I don't know, cops still killing people, prison still enslaving people. We still committing a genocide, no matter how any of this shit. You know what I mean? So it is kind of that
Yeah.
weird balance where it's like I see what you're saying, and that social media has definitely made people more emboldened. But in my mind, it's like at the core of the shit, all the same shit's still happening. We're just a lot louder and arguing about
Yeah.
shit and we're still not changing anything. You know what I mean? We're just arguing
Yeah.
louder now. But
Well, I,
that's me saying that's also my blind spot. I underestimate how much the fact that we are louder and talking more and shit is actually happening, how much that affects like the bottom line actually. So I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do, y'all. Ain't nothing to do though. See, like that's the
Yeah.
thing. Ain't nothing to do
nothing
though. We don't
really
even need to do nothing. I just keep living my life. And this is why I stay away from all that shit.
That's one thing, bro. That's social media did just. I feel like when we were growing up, bro, politics was like such a like people just didn't really talk about
Everybody
politics.
got
It
an
was
opinion
it
now.
was so sacred now. And I feel like social media, like
Mm-hmm.
now, like now it's every day, bro. You could see just politics. And I'm just like, bro, what happened when everybody wanted their political views like private within like they? Like, I don't know, bro. It's just kind of draining to even see.
This shit pop
Yeah,
culture now.
bro. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. I think that's the point. It's kind of became part of pop culture in a weird way.
Weird ass fucking way.
Uh,
Hey,
we gonna see.
wait, hold on. Is Obama gay?
I knew you were about to
Hold
say that.
on, bro. Is Obama gay? I don't care. I just want to know. Stop hiding it. Let me know. Let us know. Let the world know. Stand up for your people.
He can't.
That's what you are.
It's too late, bro. He chose the politics. Whatever. If he's gay,
You can't
bro,
be a gay
he chose.
politician.
Hell, not wait. I'm not saying hell no. Like, I don't got nothing against the gays, bro. But like, we just know how this country is, bro. Come on now,
A gay
like, bro.
president.
You think Obama would have been president if he just came out as gay back then in 2008? That's why.
Not
That's
at all.
why.
No, not at all. There's no way
That's
he doesn't.
I
Even
don't
have a
even think he could do it now,
nomination.
even with how quote unquote
Oh,
woke,
yeah.
like
We're
this
not
fake
ready.
wokeness going, like, bro, nah, this country is not ready for a gay president,
My
a
God.
gay vice president, bro.
We had a black straight president and then tried to run a white woman, and they still was like, "Fuck that,
And
give
they
us Donald
still,
Trump."
yeah, bro. Like, this country is not ready for that, bro.
Is Obama gay?
He got them. I feel like I always heard these rumors though, even back then. Like, I feel like this is something that resurfaced.
Yeah, feels like Cosby or Drake all over again. Again, that's not equivalent, not bringing equivalency to the things that these people were doing, but just stuff be happening.
Obama's uncovered letter to ex-girlfriend. I make love to men daily, but in the imagination.
Well, that would mean
Yeah.
that would mean he's gay.
Yeah, for sure.
At least curious, you know. That's very interesting. I'm trying to resist the urge. I'm trying to resist the urge to be like, what did he actually do for gay people when he was in office? But that's a whole different discussion.
Did he do anything? He made gay marriage
Democrats
legal.
Don't really be doing shit, man.
When did gay marriage become legal?
Great question.
Wasn't that like who was the president before Obama? Bush.
2015. Damn, he waited till the last.
That shit didn't even come to.
See, he did it. He did do that, bro.
Bro, that shit didn't become
right
legal till
before
2015.
He literally
And that was
did
on his second term.
Yeah, no, literally like right before he got up out.
He did it for his people before he got out, bro. That's a
That does make sense,
right
because
there.
he kind of did the same thing
crazy.
with black folks, right? Because that was the whole thing at the end with black folks too. You got a whole bunch of people like out of jail, like too. So like the people that were under jail on false bullshit, he got out right at the end too.
You
when he was showing his true self after kind of doing the politics bullshit the first 7 years. That's fun. That's interesting.
He didn't get no Mexican kids out them detention, out them fucking.
Nope, that nigga is a deporter in chief.
You
might even call him more than Bush.
You little bitch. I don't care if I'll listen. Anybody listen? I don't give a fuck about your motherfucking border law opinions. But if y'all motherfuckers agree with putting kids in tinfoil blankets and separating them from them fucking parents for no fucking reason instead of sending them all back to Mexico, you fucking sick in the head. That shit is disgusting. Them kids are just in there crying, trying to go with their parents. Ain't no fucking reason to separate them. Y'all are fucking sick.
I mean, Steve said he ain't gonna judge you for your opinions on that. I am like, being pro on deportation.
Oh, I'm big judging. I'm big judging.
Wild space to be.
My problem was that border shit, bro. Like when people, you see people talking politics, bro. When that shit comes up, they have their ways of like just avoiding that conversation. It's that's the shit, bro. It's the whataboutism with everything, bro. It's like when some shit like the border comes up, bro, then it's like, okay, what about boom, boom, boom? What like, bro? I was like, okay, now you guys are just trying to excuse evil acts. Like you guys are literally just trying to excuse like who can go worse, like who's more evil, and that's just where but that's just this country, bro. Like, I don't know.
Wait, we're literally listening to people debate. It's like the cop, or the attorney, the district attorney that put a bunch of people in jail. She's gonna be much better on genocide than the other one. But now, like both, like I don't know. You guys are killing people. I don't know how you can be less bad at killing or giving weapons to kill a bunch of people. You know, it's just the whataboutism. It's like how are you better on genocide if you're still allowing? I don't know. It's just. Sorry, it's this time of year,
Yeah.
man. It's gonna be a lot to deal with.
Yeah, and this shit need to be over, bro. When's the announcement happen, bro? I don't even care who wins.
November. I think it's usually early November.
I mean, I care who wins, but I'm interested to see who's gonna win. But like, I hate this time of every 4 years, bro.
Wait.
Everybody,
Kamala don't know how to be a president.
bro.
Right?
Nobody.
I mean,
who does?
everybody knows.
Nobody
Everybody
knows
knows
how
how I feel about Trump.
The crazy part is she don't, but she's like so much more like ready to quote unquote be president than the two dudes. So I mean, again, she's not good, but the last two presidents we had have been like the lowest bar ever.
True.
So she gonna clear that one at least. I don't know. She's more equipped than Trump or Biden. Again, she's awful, but when you look at what we're comparing it to.
Yeah, I'm really not too. I thought for some reason I thought she wasn't gonna be ready, but I believe you, bro. I wonder who's gonna win. I wonder what the betting lines is. Let me see.
I don't know who's up right now.
Who y'all think is gonna be the favorite?
I think Trump's favorite right now.
Trump's favorite?
Is Trump still the favorite?
Who do you think, Mikey?
I'm assuming. I mean, after he got shot, the numbers were. We haven't talked about that either. But after that happened, I'm pretty sure he took the lead. Let's see what the latest.
It's Trump minus 165, Kamala plus 130.
Yeah, there you go. It's crazy because that's Harris doing a lot of work to get it back. Like that shit was a lot worse before when it was still Biden.
Bro, somebody who put Kamala when it was Biden still in there, bro, is about to get a bag if she becomes president. Jesus Christ. We out here making bags out of y'all becoming president, bro.
Yeah, that's the place we've gotten to. Like I said, politics is weird now, man.
Michelle Obama plus 5,000. Popular vote winner Kamala Harris minus 180.
Yeah, I was about to say, it seems like she does have the edge, but again, that's the whole thing. Where like even Hillary got more votes, but that's not how this country works. Yeah, it feels like a kind of a wrap. I mean, the numbers. I wanted to see how the numbers go. It makes sense that he's favored though. There's never been. I think somebody made the point that there's never been a presidential candidate has never had an assassination attempt on them and not one after. Like pretty much, if somebody tries to kill you, you almost always. If somebody tries to assassinate you, you always win. So,
will Joe Biden finish his first term as president? Yes.
Yeah, I can't imagine that's a world unless he literally dies. I can't imagine a world where he
minus 200. Millionaire, put $1 million on that right now. Get 500 racks.
But he could die. That's the problem.
Ooh,
not even on no knock on him. He's an older dude.
Bro, he old. They already saying he out of here, bro. Y'all seen them CIA masks, bro?
Oh, you trying to do?
Man,
on some Captain America and the Winter Soldier shit.
I seen this video. They was using this shit in the when the first Bush was in office, bro. The CIA came in, or like the CIA was testing out these new masks, bro, and they was talking to Bush, and like they was like, you'll never be able to tell like with these masks like who you're actually talking to. And Bush was like, all right, let me see it. And the lady who he was talking to, showing him the mask, she was like, it's on me right now. Like the mask was on, like they was wearing the mask the whole time. And that shit just had me thinking, I'm like, bro, if they was doing that shit, like when was Bush first president, the first Bush president? That's a while ago, bro. Like I just be wondering, like,
92.
Type of shit the CIA be on now, bro. Like all the technology they got, like everything. I don't know, bro. It gets weird at the top.
Super weird. But they still getting shitted on by all the aliens.
Bro, the aliens just don't care about us. I think that's what it is. They just don't care.
Y'all know that we got I don't know. I was gonna go down this way, and I'm not gonna go down that thing, bro.
What?
I know we got proof of some aliens somewhere, bro, that we just not letting. We got hella telescopes.
Didn't some shit come out?
To say, I thought they pretty much admitted it recently, right?
with some real. Come on, I mean like some like real footage. Bro.
They can't let us see it.
Talking about the real deal, Holyfield.
That's what I'm
Right
saying.
in
Like,
my
I feel like that happened recently, didn't it? Like,
No, not no
I
blurry,
think documents,
staticky,
bro.
fucking.
That's all we gonna
No.
get, bro. They not gonna get like, bro. That's the thing, bro. If that shit comes out for whatever reason, it's gonna cause outrage,
I
bro.
need 4K alien in my fucking face.
oh, I don't think we got that yet.
No, we don't. We need that. That's what I'm saying.
I
Bro.
don't know if that's
We got
possible.
telescopes in space and shit, bro. You see the pictures that the Hubble telescope takes?
I mean, they probably have them. They
fucking
probably
James Webb.
yeah, they probably have them. But like bro, that's gonna cause world
I think
outrage,
We
bro.
update them bitches all the time, bro. We about to update the Hubble telescope again to like upgrade the lens type of shit. Like, bro,
I just
we be
always
fixing them
Why
bitches.
would they want that?
Yeah, I just always
Why would they want us to see it? Like they probably
True.
do have like I'm not doubting like they have some shit like by now 4K alien shit. Why would they want the public to see it? Like as a
Just dope.
I'd also say that
Need
I don't
to
know.
know.
I feel like the aliens move smoother than that. I don't know. I feel like they know how to move. I feel like the aliens like there's a part of this that we haven't caught them in 4K because they don't want to be caught in 4K. You know.
that could be it
Every
too.
single time, like every single alien, like you gotta think about this.
We talking about aliens.
Normal aliens that just
It's
just like
But I think
think
that's the
about
thing.
Earth.
We don't
like,
know.
Earth
Like
is super
we don't
techno.
even, bro. We don't. What if
Come
they
on,
might
they
not have. They
all-
might not have physical form. Like they might not manifest as a way that our brain. Like you know, what if a camera literally can't capture them moving like in front of you?
You know,
You know what I
dirtbag
mean?
aliens. Every single alien is a good guy, bro.
No,
What is,
I'm not even
no.
saying that.
Aliens that
Just
don't
saying.
follow the
No,
rules, bro.
like
I'm just
like
saying.
they just can't be like they're just moving. What's
Yeah.
that shit called? What's the shit like where we can't see it?
Ain't
Like
no troll
the fourth dimension,
aliens.
like fourth dimension type.
Yeah.
Shit.
No.
Like they're like
Yeah.
we literally like just can't see them because they're
Every
moving
single
in
one
a
of
whole.
them.
Yeah, why wouldn't
It
it be?
seems like
We
the
the
world.
only
It seems
three
like
dimensional.
it seems like this planet is like the only place that people that like beings that we can comprehend in our head have like I don't know. Feel like we would have
I
caught
ain't
them.
heard
By.
Neil deGrasse Tyson talk about that yet. I don't know about that, y'all.
What that we're the only. I mean,
Fourth
even
dimension
that's the shit. But even if we're
What he say go.
wait, no, he talks about the fourth dimension. You never heard him talk about fourth dimension?
I'm just playing. I don't know.
He
Not,
for
not
sure,
by
bro.
aliens.
Yeah, no,
not
bro.
by aliens though.
Well, that fourth dimension shit just makes.
That shit is.
I guess it's I don't know, bro. Like if they're just moving differently, but even if like I could be on both sides, bro. Like I said, I feel like we could have some shit, but like why would they want? Why would the people high up want the world to see that shit, bro? Like it's gonna somehow cause some type of outrage, bro. Like I don't even know what it will be or why it will be, but it's gonna cause something. And
It seems
that's gonna cause chaos.
Seems like we're a lot closer to understanding better like how we got here more than understanding like somebody else's being's experience in the space. Like I think like the last telescope we've made or built or whatever, like its ability to seems like it can see around things from how they described it. I don't really get how that shit works, but it seems like they're able to figure they're watching like big bangs happen like so far away that we're kind of able to track how we started. But it seems like that's kind of the closest we are. Is like just
About the James
I don't
Webb?
know. It seems like I don't know. We can see really far now, like really fucking far. And it seems like nobody's really seeing much of like what we would consider intelligent life. But also, I think it's just some form of intelligent life that our brains can't really wrap our head around because it doesn't look like a humanoid or an animal looking thing. You know, it's not looking like Prometheus or some shit like that.
But I feel like there's so much different ones. Like they not on the same page type shit.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying they're all one thing. I just think
No.
Yeah.
Like they not all like how y'all was saying. Like why would they like allow themselves to be seen? It's like they not all like on the same page and caring about Earth seeing them. So like you tell me they ain't no troll motherfucking aliens. That just
That's
Think
the thing.
about
That's
how many
kinda
animals
human eye.
exist in the world that we just don't ever interact with because they're good at staying out of humans' way.
But this is a whole ass planet, not just a little field.
That's
and I know
for
it's just a
us.
field.
But even like that's the whole thing. They do that on this planet. We talking about a whole universe where this planet's pretty
that's
small.
where you're going. I knew that's where you're going. I know, but like, come on, it's still got to be bigger. I know it's not. It's probably even smaller if you fucking compare it. All right, but
Just
I can't argue that point. That's true. But you're telling me that we that far away then from everybody?
I don't know. I think they got some. I think they
Okay.
have pictures, bro. I like somewhere Area 51 or whatever, bro. There's pictures somewhere, bro. But my whole thing is they're just not gonna let people see that. Like they don't feel like that we need to know that. Or it's
Yeah.
probably some politics behind it. Who's gonna like, bro? You
Who
like
the fuck
they
is
probably,
this bitch ass nigga trying to pick the
bruh,
politics behind me being able to see an alien?
bruh,
Fuck
bruh. It's
you,
probably a
bitch.
whole
Who
fucking
the
thing. They're
fuck are
like, nah,
you?
we want to break this shit. Nah, we want to
Dumbass.
break this shit. It's probably somebody who don't want to break this shit. Like, bro, it's probably so much shit. Like, they can't just come out and put it to the public, bro. Like, if they did have footage, pictures, or whatever. If they do, we gonna get some shitty ass quality and some documents. That's about it, bro. That's what we can handle. Some shitty quality and some
That's
documents.
fucked up.
That's what they trust us with.
That's fucked up.
So we could keep speculating. Because if you get real confirmation that them shits is real, bro, like that changes a lot of shit. Like, bro, this whole world is so built off of religion, bro. Like, just that alone, bro. Like, if aliens exist, bro, now religion as a whole has to be in question. Like, I can imagine. Like, imagine all the other things that have to be in question. It's gonna cause some type of outrage, bro.
Do
I'm
they
telling
really?
you. What?
If aliens get exposed to all
I think so. I mean, not because I'm gonna care, but I feel like for
would it
a
really fuck with
majority
the
of
Bibles
this,
that much?
a
Would it
majority.
really go against the Bibles?
No, I'm not studied enough up on the Bible, but I just feel like it'll cause some type of. This world is so based off religion still. If we found out other beings exist that aren't humans, I feel like it's gonna cause some sort of outrage
I feel like motherfuckers wouldn't even believe it.
within
The
religion.
religious
Yeah,
people.
that.
I feel like
Mhm.
I don't know.
I feel like, would we even believe it if they even gave us 4K footage? Would we even
I
believe
would.
that shit? Because like, bro, like people at this point just don't trust the government. So it's like, how much people are gonna be saying, nah, this shit isn't real? Like, it's gonna be those people still, bro. Like,
I might not believe it though. So I gotta see it, and then I gotta judge it off of that. But it just frustrates me, bro. I know we got some.
some
Are
pictures.
we not ready for it
bro.
anyway,
We not,
bro?
bro. I'm
We're
telling
not ready
you,
for none of that.
we are not ready.
Let's just live this. I liked it when we was talking about no jumper, bro. Because you feel me, this shit get kind of scary. This get kind of scary, bro. We not ready for that, bro. What the fuck we gonna do to some aliens, bro? Space Force, Trump Space Force.
Somebody going. That's the shit. Then that's why we all like, bro.
What we gonna do?
Trump.
What we gonna do, bro?
We better be.
We
glad.
ain't got shit, bro. We gonna nuke ourselves trying to fuck around.
I think. I don't know.
We got bigger shit to deal with, man. I think the biggest thing we got to worry about with space is that the richest people in the world are going to try to just go colonize space because they're tired and leave us all to die here. But I don't know. That's like decades down the line, you know? We'll be fine.
Elon,
Few decades.
Elon bitch ass trying to terraform Mars.
That's the other thing. They're also just Elon dumb as fuck. At this point, it's like I'm trying to have more trust in Bezos figuring this shit out. But yeah, we'll be fine. Or we just, we got like, the whole thing, we got like 20, 30 years to figure out. We should all just kind of, I probably shouldn't say that on the podcast, but, we'll figure it out.
We're 60 years old and we can go to space and back.
We're not, bro. Oh, space and back. Like they giving
back.
like little tours.
Moon
like they
back.
giving tours.
Like the old
A
boys
quick-
that are stuck up there right now.
Oh, yeah, like that.
By time,
But in 30 years.
Oh no, it's gonna be
35
much
years.
better. This is like their first time really trying.
You down in 35 years?
Nah, I'm good, man.
bro.
I don't want to see space, bro.
Hell nah, bro. I can't just be around all that nothingness, bro.
Really like driving, man.
Come on, y'all. Y'all don't want to see space real quick and then come back and then just like have seen space, bro.
What was crazy before we started fucking up the sky? We used to be able to just look up and see that shit.
Oh man, that's cold. I wish we got to see that shit.
Every now and then, I feel like I looked up the other day and was like, "Oh, I actually can see the Big Dipper and Little Dipper. That's dope." Every now and then,
I wonder what it's to see that shit every fucking night. see everything every fucking night.
Mhm.
But they used to
Dang.
use the stars as a compass, bro.
Yeah, I know them niggas was different. That's why, like, we say we're smarter now
They use
because
the
we got
stars to
more
track the
information.
seasons.
But bro, they was. I don't know, bro. People back then might have been smarter than us, bro.
Like
It's
logic wise,
like,
like they
being able to figure shit out,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
they were just like their IQs were probably higher, right?
the first. You
Like
gotta
their
think about it.
logic.
The first clock was just somebody putting a stick in the ground and realizing they could track the shadows. You know what I mean?
that's ridiculous, bro. What? Yeah, bro. Yeah, them niggas is smarter than us, bro. How the fuck?
I'm not thinking of that. I didn't.
Bro.
I be thinking of shit like that, bro. I'm like, if I was really the first human ever, I would have just died. I'm not gonna know what to do or like anything. Like, how the fuck do you know
Bro,
what to
hold
do?
on. Why would I even give a fuck about tracking time, bro? If I'm even, bro,
I don't
that's
understand.
crazy,
Like,
bro.
to try to wrap my brain around how that all started from day one.
Bruh.
Like, I don't understand, bro. Like, evolution be fucking with my head sometimes, bro.
Mm.
What was the first real baby? What's the first baby that didn't look stupid?
Why am I
Like,
blanking on what
bro,
that thing's called?
Evolution.
like, bro, what and who raised that? How? What did that fuck?
Oh,
So it
there
was
was
just
a lot
one
of
normal one.
there was a lot of fucking going on,
There's a
bro.
lot of fucking
There
going
was
on,
a
bro.
lot of
It makes me
fucking
think of Dave
going
Chappelle's
on,
bit
bro.
when he's talking about AIDS. He said, what did he say? He said they said that AIDS came from somebody fucking a monkey.
Oh.
He was like, who the fuck fucks a monkey and then fucks a human? He's like, nah, you don't do that. He's like, you fucking a monkey, you only fucking monkeys. Like, you don't fuck a monkey. And be like, let me hit a Sabrina on Tuesday. Like, y'all, hey nigga, we going to the club, you trying to come? Like, nah. Cool. Finna stay back and fuck my monkey. Nigga, you know how long it trained me to fuck this monkey? This nigga Dave Chappelle is also other shit, bro. That whole entire special is kind of like, bro.
Wait, which special was that? Which
That's the
was
one from like 2000.
The
That's
first
like the
one,
last. No,
when
that's the
he-
last one he did before the break.
Before the first one you did on Netflix, or first one you did before, but the last one you did before the Netflix shit.
before.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What was
Oh,
it
yeah,
called?
yeah.
It was in Frisco, right?
Yeah, that long one,
Yeah.
that hella long one. Yeah. What was that shit called? I forgot.
That shit is fucking hilarious. I should probably sound crazy to people when I was doing that bit right now. Y'all don't understand unless y'all watch that shit. Y'all gotta search that shit up. Dave Chappelle's on some other shit. He really is, bro.
Chappelle.
He on your GOAT list?
Comedian?
Yeah.
Comment? Yeah, for sure.
Top 3 or top 5?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Probably he's probably in my top 5, top 3. I gotta actually think. I don't want to leave nobody out. What are we talking about when we say comedians though?
Stand-up.
If we're just talking about
TVs,
stand up,
no TV
oh then
shows,
that
no
yeah.
nothing, just stand-up
Stand up
specials.
wise, then yeah, he's probably top 3 for
Oh,
me. Stand
wait. So we're saying, do they have to be a stand-up comedian, or are we just judging them on their stand-up? Because taking
Yes.
Chappelle's show out makes it a different discussion for me, I think.
Taking Chappelle's show out.
Yeah,
You have to take Chappelle's show out.
Mm.
Just stand up.
just stand up.
Even though it's tricky with Dave, because kind of, but still, you gotta take that out.
Interesting.
Chappelle. Trying to think of who else who would be in my top 3.
I feel like Eddie's one, no matter what.
Gotta have Eddie at 1. Or you gotta have Eddie on the list somewhere.
I got Eddie at 3.
Eddie.
I'm fucked up.
Wait, who you got at 1? You about to say? I think I know who you about to say. I'm blanking on his name right now, though.
Nah. I think my number 1. I think you got to be like.
Holy shit!
I don't think y'all ready. I think it got to be either. Yeah, I'm gonna sit with it. I think it gotta be Bernie Mac, bro.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I was about to say,
Understand.
I think he's like I gotta have him in my top 3 too. Like,
Yeah. No, I mean you could argue with them too, and like not even Martin for the stand up. I think I don't know. I don't know if Martin being the host of Def Jam counts as stand up. I feel like it kind of has to, but I don't know.
I wasn't counting that low key. That's the only reason Martin's not on my list because
Yeah.
I wasn't counting Def Jam. I was taking his show and Def Jam out,
Yeah.
just like straight stand up specials.
Yeah, that's weird though, because Def Jam is essentially just stand up, but also he's the host and not the stand up. But at the he's also does like it's also like, oh no, you're doing stand up every episode. I don't know. It's a weird one.
What about Cat?
I was about to say
Where's
Cat's number
Cash,
4
yeah.
for me,
Cat
because
number
it's
4?
Dave Chappelle number 2,
Mm.
and then it's Eddie, and then I got Cat,
Makes sense.
and I think I got Kev.
Yeah, I think you got it. Yeah, Kev was the one I was thinking about, and I feel like because this feels weird to say Kev over Dave. I feel like I can't, even though maybe in my mind I've sat down and watched and laughed more maybe at the stand-ups. But also, I don't know. Dave's weird because I was looking at it now. I guess I knew deep in my mind like he only did kind of 2 stand-ups before he came back. But I think that's
Yeah.
the weird thing is like he has Killing Him Softly, he has For What It's Worth, and then he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's done 10 stand-ups since 2017.
God damn,
Has he?
that's
So he
fucking.
did Age of Spin, that was the first one. Deep in the Heart of Texas, which dropped like the same day or whatever kind of type thing. Then he did 2 more that year, Equanimity and Bird Revelation. He did another.
Those are the
back-to-back.
2 that I didn't see those first 2. Then I
No,
started
you
on.
did. You did. I remember
Oh,
we all watched those. Yeah.
oh,
Because that's. But I know what you're saying though, because it just felt like it all like just the first 4 felt like they happened really fast. And
yeah.
I thought then he goes away for a couple years, but then he does Sticks and Stones. Then he does the 846 thing.
And he has a new one out right now, don't he?
Yeah, one come out this year, and then Unforgiven. But then it's just that's another shorter one. He has a few shorter ones, and then he has the closer. The closer's where it gets rough, but it's fine. Everybody has a bad stand up.
I get all over the place after that though, to keep it a buck, and like for real, like I get all over the place, bro. Like I got so much comedians after that that are just like
Yeah.
like
Wow.
D.L. Hewley and
Yeah.
Mike Epps
Yeah.
and Chris Tucker,
Eddie Griffin.
Eddie Griffin,
Mhm.
Louis C.K. with that masturbating ass nigga. Bill
Yeah.
Burr. Louis C.K.'s funny. Bill
Louis
Burr
CK
is
is
funny
hilarious.
though. Like
Yeah.
Bill Burr and John Mulaney are like up there.
John
up
Mulaney. Ooh, John Mulaney might be that nigga. I've never laughed so hard at a stand
Yeah.
up. Him and Louis, I be feeling bad because they both had moments where like, oh no, I'm literally about to throw up from laughing too hard
Yeah.
type shit.
Tom Segura too. Tom Segura is one of my favorite. Tom Segura is probably top 10. Tom Segura, Bill Burr, and John Mulaney in my top 10.
Yeah.
Probably with Mike Epps and D.L. Hewley.
I think stand-up's a really interesting one.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I always could be watching more. But yeah, there'll be some of those like that. Yeah, Mulaney's one of the ones. Mulaney is kind of, that's a different experience.
That's probably my list. That's my top 10.
Yeah.
Bernie Mac, Dave Chappelle, Eddie, Cat, Kevin Hart, John Mulaney, Mike Epps, Tom Segura, D.L. Hewley, and Tucker.
Yeah, that's a good list.
Gotta say.
Mm.
Yeah.
Nah, and I feel like you watch a lot more stand up than we do, or at least I do.
I don't watch enough stand up. You ever just try a new stand up comedian and it's just not it? That's that's the worst feeling, bro. Or when you're looking forward to a special and it's just not it, bro. And you could just tell within like the first 20 minutes. And I'm like, damn, bro, I ain't cracked a smile yet, bro. Like,
I didn't listen to Ralph Barbosa, bro. This funny ass Mexican from Texas. Fucking hilarious, bro. You remind me of Sean Hella. Hella remind me of Sean.
Barbosa.
Yeah, Ralph Barbosa. Shout out Ralph Barbosa. He's funny as fuck. Woo. Hey, what we on?
I need what's it called? Last thing on the I just need Carlos Miller to drop like an actual special so I could put him on my list because like all the stand up that I've seen him do, bro, like he just has he one of the comedians I watch. You could tell like I mean everybody studies the greats, but it's like he has the timing thing that I think that I don't know that makes or breaks the comedian. Like bro, his just timing with like even more than the joke. A lot of times his timing is just like always impeccable to me. So I just feel like he just needs to. I want to see his own. I want to see what his 1 hour special by itself like looks like.
For real.
And I feel like he's gonna submit himself like just as a stand up comedian.
Yeah, it's time. This thing, the aerosol. That's the other interesting part. I feel like with even all the people we named, did we name anybody like that has been doing it less than like damn near 20 years? Everybody we named been at it for at least 20 years. Everybody we named in your top, everybody we named period, but I'll say everybody in your top 10 too, right? They've
Fuck, I promote George Lopez number 4.
I see you. That's another one. But I think that's the interesting thing where it is. That's what 85 South I feel like sits in this really interesting place, and even like just 85 South, Desi. What's the guy that became the new Desi? Or why am I playing? Drewski. Drewski, and like all of it. It's just like they don't, but like they don't do stand up really anymore, right? It's not really a part. Like none of those people. I think a lot of what we consider the modern or up and coming comedians, like again, just trying to name somebody that hasn't been doing it for like the last 20. They tend to not do stand up, or if they do stand up, like they're not in the spotlight the way it used to be. They a lot of times they end up like writing on TV shows, mostly like where they kind of end up.
Stupid ass Tubi.
Yeah, so it's an interesting time, I guess. Like I don't know how do we see? Is there anybody besides like Carlos is interesting, but who else can even crack that list? Or like the names we're talking about, is anybody even in the same? Like I was trying to think a lot of people. Like Donald doesn't do stand up. Like Glover doesn't do stand up like that. Gerard does weird. I don't know. Go ahead, my bad.
I trust DC enough to be because he's been a student of the game for like he actually you could tell like
I would adjust them too.
Yeah, I feel like DC could because I feel like DC study comedy in a way that maybe Desi and Drewski haven't. Like Desi and Drewski are hilarious. Both of them are hilarious, bro. But I don't feel like either of them are like stand up funny, bro.
Funny movie characters.
Yeah, bro.
They
like,
need to get into acting for real.
But like stand up, bro, that's just like a whole different. But it's like that's also why I don't think people's goal is stand up nowadays. So that's why everybody like on your list is like from like the last 20 years. Cause like, bro, that's like it's not what the bag is, bro. You could go, bro. You could just be a TikTok comedian, TikTok and real IG reels, bro. And you could just run it up off of skits and shit, bro. And that's just where it's at now. It's just, I don't know.
Sucks. The only people still doing it is the people that have been doing it.
Yeah.
It's the only people putting out the specials. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of new people on Netflix. But it's not the people like there's a lot of new people. There's a lot of new comedians that like they're still coming out. They're still flooding. They're probably coming out at a higher rate than ever. But
100%
comedians coming out right now. But I 100% know what y'all are talking about. Like the people that we expect that can be comedians, like the funny as people are just not being the people that would usually be comedians back then are not being comedians right now. Like aside the fact that there's a lot of comedians right now. My fault.
No, you're good. I think a lot of it is because movies, like comedy movies, aren't in the same place too. It's like the reason that a lot of these dudes could like, like just think all the people we mentioned, like Chris Tucker, Kat, Chappelle, even in the 90s, George Lopez, like TV, and then movies like after that, like all the Beverly Hills Chihuahua shit and all that stuff. It's just Kevin Hart. It's like, it's a weird space where like Jamie, probably the biggest example of like, you would get in that space and it would open up this world of kind of entertainment and like movies for you. But it's like, again, like I said, Netflix is like chock full. Netflix has kind of replaced HBO. It's like all the stand-ups are like there, right? You're going to be able to see like every week, every month, you're getting new stand-ups and like funny shit from what I hear too, like for the most part. But it seems like, instead of like getting a movie that is gonna like do a decent box office and everybody's kind of talking about you that weekend, like even if it's something simple like the Black Knight or like any given Sunday, it's some shit that's gonna be on Netflix or be on Amazon, like some streaming shit that some people are gonna hear of and some people aren't, and you're not. I don't know. It's a different time.
We don't recognize their faces from movies and shit. Like if anything, they're doing the specials first, and then they might get movie opportunities. Like after that, Like,
but the movies aren't kind of rising their star, right? Like Chris Rock could do some stand up, turn it into a couple movies, and now Chris Rock is kind of a household name, like in a way he wasn't maybe before, and it's just that's not happening like it used to.
Nope. Mm-mm. I blame it on. I don't know. Movies aren't what they used to be anymore.
especially comedy movies, bro.
I don't know what to blame that on.
What does a comedy movie even look like nowadays, bro? Like, I'm gonna watch one of these modern, supposed to be funny movies on Netflix. I'm gonna just pick a random one, bro.
Remember, we already said what we blame it on. We blame it on people being scared to fucking make a fool out of themselves now. Because people scared to be. Remember what? Every single fucking big ass funny movie was somebody playing stupid, right? Every single funny movie is somebody being an idiot. It's like nobody wants to be an idiot no more. It's just retarded. Nobody wants to fucking cuss every single fucking scene and have some kids doing some crazy shit and have some just like, you know what I'm saying? Some teenagers doing some wild ass shit. It's like, what the fuck ever happened to that? That shit didn't get old. Fuck. Keep doing that shit.
Let's just pull it up. I actually want to put this. I might put this on the screen for y'all because this is just, it's funny to me. Like recent comedy movies, and again, Google's kind of broken. None of these are not to say none of these are comedy movies. Like, but I've seen a good chunk of these movies, and like not even bad movies. Like for some of them, but like when I think of comedy movies, the way we're talking, I think of like Anchorman. I think of like Knocked Up. I think of Brothers, Step Brothers. Like, and even like I think of why am I blanking on all the Ice Cube movies? Like, Are We There Yet? Are We Done Yet? The one with Kevin, the one with him and Kevin Hart. What's that one? I never saw those. Where they go on where one of them's a cop and Kevin Hart's the ride along.
Yeah, ride along.
That's what I think of still. And just like I'm looking at everything. Like none of these are that. Like this is low key a romantic movie. This is about woman having a baby. This is like a tennis movie. Like none of these are like comedies in the way we think of them.
But they got them witty jokes in them, don't they?
Yeah,
like,
no, like and not even knock on like they have funny moments and like I'll laugh, but I'm not like it doesn't feel like the experience of, you know what I mean, going to see a Will Ferrell shit or going to see a Apatow shit.
Nobody's playing a fucking idiot.
There you go.
Everybody's normal. Everybody's normal in these movies. In the other movies, nobody's normal. It's a different world.
Especially like the Juno and all the Jonah Hill. Like, bro, them niggas like, like, bro, niggas not about like.
Yeah, no.
End of the world movie. Oh my god,
that
bro,
movie was hilarious, man.
Funny, like, come on, there's so much fucking movies. Like, all like whatever happened to like shit like Joe Dirt and Happy Gilmore, like all them fucking Madison. What is it called? Happy Madison.
Happy Madison, yeah.
All them movies, like, like it's
it really might be because going through. It's kind of crazy how he started. It's crazy to think. I didn't realize that was the same dude that did Heavyweights. Is the dude who made like the Superbads and all this stuff. But man, it's a heck of a run because it's just Anchorman, Knocked Up, Superbad. Forgetting Sarah Marshall is fucking hilarious. Step Brothers, Pineapple Express, and like just trying to. I won't say it falls off, but it seems like kind of around This Is 40, it gets weird. Like just I don't know. The Trainwreck, the one with Braun. The Big Sick is a fun movie actually, but yeah, I don't know. Just felt like it became something different. Like even the one with like Pete, it's like it just doesn't have the same feel as like the Will Ferrell and the Jonah Hill and the Seth Rogen stuff. And I don't know. I just feel like we're not getting that kind of movie as much anymore. It's interesting.
It's a cold world, bro. Gotta be. I'm gonna get this shit back.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get my bag up.
I'm
gonna make funny movies for y'all people. I got y'all.
Just quick time check because I know one.
We good. We good.
Yeah.
Oh, we good.
For
We
sure.
still here. We rocking.
Yeah.
Let me see those movies list. What is
Again?
What is the biggest, like, most blockbuster movie right now?
Like
what is
comedy movie?
On this list?
Blockbuster comedy movie. I'm trying to think.
On this list, the movie that made the most money this summer is If, and that's again it's a kids movie more than it's a comedy movie. Nobody really saw Fall Guy. Challengers did fine. A lot of these are from last year. Yeah, no, hold on. Let's see. I'm going to look up what the highest grossing comedy of this year was, and they're going to say Despicable Me 4, I promise. Let's see.
And I heard that's a great movie.
2024.
Sequel.
Oh, Kung Fu Panda 4. My bad. Kung Fu Panda 4 made 200 mil.
Count though, bro. Despicable Me and Kung Fu. Shouts out because anime movies are on the run right now. I ain't gonna cap, but like,
yeah, no, the fact that that's all it is. Again, just this list is not scream comedy movie. Like
nope.
Kung Fu Panda 4, a Ghostbusters movie.
Oh boy, we had another Ghostbusters, huh?
Yeah, but this is the second another Ghostbusters too.
Oh,
American Fiction, which was that was, I mean, it was funny, kinda. Wouldn't consider it a comedy like that. Book of Clarence again, just not what we. None of this stuff fits the old school definition. It's really interesting. I don't know what to do with it though. Do y'all hear of this one, the American Society of Magical Negroes? I feel like I saw one trailer and I was so confused. You hear about that one at all, Jordan?
No, that's supposed to be a comedy.
Yeah. It's like, hold on, let me see. I'm just gonna pull up a couple pictures. Weirdest trailer I've seen. David Allen Greer was in it. But yeah, essentially light-skinned bruh. I think he falls in love with some Asian woman he's supposed to just be helping this white dude fall in love with, because apparently there are magical Negroes that help white people not be as racist or some shit like that. I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of the stuff that passes for comedy. I don't know, man. We in a weird time with the movie shit.
Ain't no Harry Potters, ain't no Star Wars, ain't no Lord of the Rings.
That's what I would say. Watch Dune, folks. Dune, not quite Star Wars, but Dune was dope.
All right.
Wait, Dune. Oh, that. Okay, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't they make a number 2?
Yeah, nah, it came out this year. It was really good. The first one was really solid too. It's HBO Max. Check them out.
All right.
Worth it.
All right.
Y'all ever watch Interstellar?
Yeah.
I did not.
I just never, bro. I never finish it, bro. But I know I need to finish it.
Man, it's alright.
It was alright. It wasn't up there.
It's up
with
there.
like
It's up there. It's a good movie.
My bad.
I can't even remember specifically now. That's bad.
That shit's hella long. It's like 3 hours, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That shit, bro.
I don't know. Nolan's interesting. I feel like Nolan has a lot of movies in the middle like that I haven't seen, and I don't really know if I'm ever gonna go back.
Game of Thrones, though.
What was the war one? He did a war one around that time. Dunkirk was another one. I was like, maybe one day.
We got shows. That's what we got on this generation. We got Game of Thrones, Walking Dead.
We got a Thrones update? No, still. Just,
Oh man, my bad. I just finished there, so I can go back to Thrones.
After I finish, I'm sorry, I started watching Manifest again because I need to watch this last fucking season just to see. I put too much time to not know what the callings are about, so I'm just watching just to get to the end and see the big reveal. I'm expecting to not be. I don't know how they about to end this, but yeah, after I finish this, I got like 6 more episodes. I'm right back to the Game of Thrones. I'm right back to Ned Stark, bro.
Romance shit.
I'm right back to the little midget, bro. I'm right back. What's his name again?
I forgot.
What's
his name, Mikey?
Wait, which one?
The midget.
The guy. Oh, Tyrion.
Tyrion
Lannister.
Jon Snow.
Hey, out here.
Ned Stark's bastard, bro. I like how they talk, bro. I got used to the language, bro. I got used to the dialogue.
Once you get used to it, you realize they be kind of spitting bars sometimes, or like they be throwing the digs at each other too.
Yeah, no, bro. They be saying some rude shit, bro.
I need to learn how to talk like that.
Man, you gotta watch House of the Dragon too, man. This shit's great. This shit's amazing.
Why you ain't watch that? I thought that was the world, bro. I thought that was what this was all.
No, I have a reason. I don't like to watch shit that's not like,
prequel.
No, I don't like to watch
not
finished shit and just be stuck season 2, episode 3. Bro, I'm finna wait like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'll wait one more year till it's like on season 2's finished. And then
okay, About to say you might just want to wait the 4 years at this point. I think they're only doing 4 seasons, so you might as well. You already waited the 3 years for the first 2 seasons. Wait for the 4 years for the next two.
I be seeing too much commercials and shit. I be skipping them.
Yeah.
But I be that. I care, bro. I can't. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to dodge this shit that long, bro. This just unavoidable, bro. This shit is on every motherfucking thing. Fuck.
Yeah, I know they're hard.
Ads right now. This shit's a bitch. I don't know why the fuck I don't even know how this shit happened. I could have swore I had no ads. I have ads right now, bro. This shit sucks. Fuck.
That's how it rocks.
Just a minute and a half, bro. 90 seconds. I gotta wait 90 seconds every single like fucking 6 minutes, bro. It's just some bullshit.
That's kind of
Can't do this shit, bro.
Try to put us back in ad world, man. It's not fun. Jordan, which one is Manifest? Manifest not the one with the black dude and the people in the place.
Plane.
Which one?
That's the
It's the plane.
Manifest was that missing plane one that we started, or I started. I think Daniel started it too. Dad was watching that one also.
About the schizo people.
The crazy people who having voices in their heads after the plane crash.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the one with the black dude who was trying to be the sheriff of the weird
From
place where
okay,
that's what that one
they
was.
dropping too. They dropping in the next couple months. They season 3.
Okay.
They got a lot of work because that season 2 was trash. They did not do shit in season 2. That was
me with the first few.
Season 2. They just didn't like. I don't know. Maybe it's just like a filler season. They didn't want shit happening. Like it just didn't reveal anything at all. Which I understand the type of show it is, but it's like too much shit was changing. I was like, bro, it feels like there was like changes being made like within the writing room, like on what they actually want this shit to be, the whole mystery or whatever the fuck it is.
I feel it.
Yeah, I don't know what they about to do.
Bro, y'all seen that movie by Leonardo DiCaprio, the Indian movie yet?
Yeah, it's good.
You seen it?
Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah,
it was good.
Good or is it?
No, it's good. It's like the only. I mean, you kind of leave it being like, man, these white people are real fucked up. But besides that, I mean, that's not even a bad way. I think it's because they told the story really well. Yeah, no, it's really good. Yeah, weird, but like good. It's long as fuck, but it's good.
Yeah, it's like 3 hours.
Yeah, very very watchable. Wasn't sitting there
You heard
like, is
about
this gonna end anytime
Yeah,
soon?
Jordan we need to watch that shit. Yeah. But it's like a movie showing how what is it? It's like showing how the Indians, how Americans took over like one of the biggest.
So it's like
biggest plots, right, from the Indians.
Yeah, essentially how white dudes were marrying Native American women to get like land rights or rights to like what they like. Pretty much the country was paying out Native American folks for the land they were taking or the oil on the land and all that stuff, kind of thing. So like white dudes were coming in, marrying these women to get a hold of money, but then like kind of systematically killing the women at the same time. So they made sure they were the ones inheriting the actual money. Well, like really killing all the Native American folks. So they were the ones getting a hold of it. Is a whole thing, crazy stuff. It's kind of like also one of those first like things, one of the first stories of the CIA being a part of it, kind of type thing, where it's like the CIA kind of was investigating it, and one of the first things that they actually did, kind of type shit. So
ain't it crazy? Country founded on terrorism, bro.
Yep, that's what we do.
That's crazy, and that's the shit that like we're so fucking against. Oh my god, like. I'm not saying we shouldn't be against that. I'm just saying it's so fucking nuts, bro. This shit is nuts. Oh man, pobrecitos. I feel so bad for the Native Americans, bro.
Sure. I feel like I went to go find my list of where I ranked that movie. I saw somebody rewatched a Thin Line Between Love and Hate and said Martin had a ruptured blood vessel in his eye for like half of the movie. Brother had a lot going on.
Oh fuck! I forgot about that.
Bro, how do you not? Hold on. How do you not carry hatred your whole life as a Native American?
Well, I mean, we do it as bro. White people could say the same thing too, bro. Like,
I know.
That's that's all minorities,
like,
bro.
Same, bro. Like that's like literally some other shit. Like their whole. Oh my god, bro. Fuck.
Nah, it's why black people and Native American folks feel this kind of kindred feel like kindred spirits or feel that connection to each other. Because, like, again, every person of color in this country dealing with a lot of bullshit, but also like it's kind of the only two groups of people here that are here by force. or kind of the situation, like had no control over where their statement stays, where they are in the situation. You know what I mean? Like didn't choose, like either like black people didn't choose to like come here, or like the majority of us that are here are descendant of folks that didn't choose to come here, and like the Native American folks like, yep, this was ours, and y'all just took it.
And there was a few of y'all here before all that shit happened, and y'all was
Exactly.
just
Yeah.
flying up
We was.
here,
We,
bro.
that's the other connection. Was like, yeah, we was kind of over here just chilling. We came over and it seemed like it was fine. We was getting along with the folks.
Really getting along. This is so crazy, bro. Jesus. And then, like, bro, the white people didn't even know how to live over there. They didn't even know how to survive. Like, they were just dying off of starvation and dehydration and shit, bro. Like, they were just dying. Like, they didn't.
We ever talk about the control burn thing on the podcast?
No.
About how like the people made a discovery over the last 4 or 5 years with all the fires in California, that you can like doing these controlled fires to make sure that it doesn't get like bad as it's gotten over the last little bit. But like it's like, yeah, we used to call
They used to
Native
do that.
American savages for doing this shit like 200, 300 years ago. Just like literally knowing how to tend to the land like they're supposed to make sure the whole state's not on fire. They were doing that shit long ass time ago, and we were calling them savages for lighting shit on fire, and now we just discovering to do that shit. It's crazy.
So crazy, bro. Yep. Didn't know how to do shit. They had to. Native Americans had to teach everybody how to fucking survive and do all this shit. And then they just backstab. Fuck, that's just crazy.
Where did I put? Oh yeah, Killers of the Flower Moon made my third tier movies last year. Of all the movies I saw, it was up there. That's like 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got it ranked like 9th.
Where's it at? Where's it out on Netflix or something?
I want to say Apple.
Okay.
Yep, Apple TV Plus. You can rent it, or you can buy it on other stuff, but you can watch it for free on Apple TV. Or why not for free? But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
What we on?
Time wise, we have about 1:45.
Okay. How y'all feeling?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. I had one little tweet I wanted to show. I feel like we didn't talk much, but I think Jordan, you'd enjoy this. Hold on 1 second. I don't know if y'all saw. So Tatum didn't play at all today, and then this Steve, Coach. Somebody said Coach Kerr knows JT would make an impact on the squad, but.
Oh my god!
Somebody else said, saw somebody else from Warriors, like the front office was trying to tell Steve Kerr that Jonathan Kuminga can be the next Jason Tatum, and he took that to mean Jason Tatum shouldn't be playing much. You know what I mean?
You know that he didn't play at all today. 0 minutes. That shit,
right,
bro.
Zero.
Steve Kerr.
Steve. Funny. I feel like it's crazy. It's crazy we're just staring. I think they promised Joel Embiid minutes, man, because there's no other all these minutes.
Joel Embiid does not need to be here, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Him and Jason were popping off fever.
I will say, this nigga KD is unfair. Like, it was crazy how much all the concerns about whether we could be a good team, like whether we was gonna win this shit, went away as soon as that nigga checked into the game and made his first shot. And it's like, oh nope, it's over. You can't have all 3 of these dudes on one team.
How do y'all feel about y'all season next? Warriors state going into next season.
Don't know, because I don't know if they're making a trade or not.
Yep.
I don't know if we're getting Lauri Markkanen. Jazz said they're not giving up Lauri Markkanen unless we give up Padinsky, and I don't know why. For some reason, these niggas are on Padinsky's dick and don't want to give up Brandon Padinsky. I don't understand it, and I'm kind of I'm over it at this point, bro. Like, these niggas just love pods, bro. I don't know what they see in pods. I don't know. I don't understand, bro. They're not even asking for Kuminga like that. Like, they just want pods. Like, do the deal. Like, but Draymond, but then you see Draymond say that like they were about to make a trade like last week, and Draymond said not to do it because it will benefit us now, but my job is to make sure the future of the franchise is secure too. And I'm like, Draymond, bro,
not your job. What are you talking about?
No, do the deal. What if that shit made me mad, bro? I'm like, why are we like this offseason should go through Stephen Curry and Stephen Curry only, bro. We not asking for Draymond about decisions, bro. This is about what Steph wants going into his last few seasons. Like, why are we even? Why would Draymond even have the power to do that right now in this offseason? I understand he plays a big role in the organization, but like, not this one, bro. Like, this is pivotal times right now, bro.
This nigga Steph Curry is not thinking about this team for shit right now.
I know he having too much fun right now, bro.
This nigga hasn't even acknowledged in his head that I thought he hasn't even come to grips with the fact that Klay Thompson's not going to be on the team yet.
Yeah, that shit ain't hit yet. He over there with LeBron and KD having a good time, bro.
Representing the good old USA.
Steph and LeBron, bro.
Captain America.
They so happy together, bro. They so happy. I need to see them play together.
Hey, they better win.
No, they better. I ain't gonna lie.
I was genuinely worried, and then Kevin Durant went 6 for 6 in like 6 minutes in the second quarter.
Yeah,
off the bench. But no, like genuine concern, and then like, oh, just if he's just gonna come in. It's like they're not all three. It's like again, it was 20. Both LeBron and KD had 20. Steph had like a quote unquote off day, like 3 for 7 from 3 with 11 points. It's like you're just not gonna have a day where all three of them are bad enough to lose. I don't think.
Shouts out to Team USA.
I think also KD's gonna, if he already, I think he might already have the record for USA for points all time. But I think if not, he's gonna set it soon. But I think he's gonna set the record for most goals, for most gold medals for basketball. I think if he wins this year, if they win it this year, cement that legacy.
Bro, I wonder if De'Aaron's gonna ever be a part of this kind of greatness.
Is De'Aaron signed to Nike?
I don't know.
If he's
he's Under Armour. He's Under Armour.
Oh, then no, he never will.
That's not happening, bro. It's not happening. It would have had to been like this year, honestly, because it's not gonna be again to another. Bro, it's too much.
Wait, who was he with before he signed with Curry? I forgot he signed to Curry. He not even really signed to Under
Armour. Yeah, he signed to Curry.
I can't remember.
I don't think he was ever Nike though.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I'm bad at that.
Probably not. Tyrese up there though, representing. Tyrese up there representing Sacred the Kings, bro.
No, he's not. Crybaby Reese.
Sabonis them didn't qualify, huh? No Sabonis. I mean, he probably could get some time off.
Hey, Wemby. Bruh, it's not even worth it, bruh. I don't want him. He need to be careful out there, bruh. This nigga need to go home, bruh. That's exactly what I'm trying to say, bruh. Go home, bruh. Fuck all this shit. I can't, bruh.
Focus on your sophomore season. You don't need to be worried about the Olympics. Didn't this happen to LeBron, though? When didn't he play?
Wait, Mikey, you see the article that came out?
Wait, which one?
About some shit about how hard how LeBron almost didn't get invited to his first Olympics because of how hard he was to deal with, or some shit like
that. Shit,
he was like, that shit had me dead. I didn't know about that shit.
No, it was a whole thing because that was the whole thing with them. I think, that's so funny because I feel like we're close enough in age, but I be forgetting that, like, when I was like coming home from middle school and watching them talk about this shit on like Around the Horn, y'all was still like literally like in first, second, third grade and shit like that. But it was crazy because it was the 04 team is just crazy because it starts off as, I think they lose in 02. I think they lose in 02 or they almost lose in 02 in like the World Cup or whatever that shit is. And it's like, we're going to do it. And it's like, because it's post 9/11 too. It's like Kobe not going. First, like Kobe's not going. Duncan or Shaq's not going. Like all the big names. And it's like Duncan's going to do it. Iverson's going to do it. But like, it took till like fairly late in the process for them to be like, we kind of short on players and we need LeBron, Wade, and Bosh and Melo to all be here actually just to fill out the roster type shit, which is crazy to think about now because again, this is all after their rookie seasons essentially.
Yeah.
So like, just imagine just 4 players on the team all coming off of their rookie year because we can't fill out the roster. But that was the whole thing. It was just like Larry Brown didn't even play him. Like LeBron was the only one that got minutes. Like Dwayne Wade, Bosh and Melo were just sitting on the bench like the whole time pretty much, and LeBron was the only person that could even get out there, and it was for like bullshit where it was like 5-10 minutes at a time. It's like, he's low-key like the 3rd best player on the team. Why is he only out there for a little bit every game? Actually, it was a wild time. That 04 team is weird, man.
Mm.
Allen Iverson, team captain. You know, Tim Duncan's greatest failure, honestly. We probably don't talk about that enough because we all just love Tim Duncan, but we kind of don't talk about that. It's like, what happened there, Tim? I don't know if that happens with Kobe.
Nope. I don't think so. Yeah, I think there was a Kobe away from being fine. I don't know why they couldn't be fine, but they needed. So Shaq never.
He did 96, I think, right?
96. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right. That's Shaq is old.
He is.
Shaq
was put on. Shaq was put on the 50 greatest players of all time team in like 95 or 90, 94. No, 93. They do that shit in 90. No, wait, hold on. 50, 25 minus 2003. Yeah, they're like 97, 98 or some shit like that. This is wild. He had been in the league for like 3 years. But yeah, Shaq's something different. Shaq old as hell. Shaq got drafted in like 92, 93.
Shout out to Shaq for making affordable shoes when I was a kid.
For real. Him and Marbury.
Shouts out. Y'all ready? Already transition to UFC?
Oh yeah, let's get it.
All right.
Weird, interesting event. I ain't gonna lie, I was struggling to stay awake last night. Not because of the event, just a long week. But it was a good one.
Let's Leon's gone. Come on, Leon. That was fun. It was a fun ride. Bruh. There's only one. Rocky Edwards. There's only one. Rocky Edwards. It's all done, bro. There's no more. The whole hype train is done. He's not gonna get a rematch. Shouts out to Bilal. Bilal remembered the name Muhammad. Y'all don't know. This is probably one of the most hated fighters in the whole entire roster for that division, bro. I don't think anybody dislikes anybody more than Bilal Muhammad because he's just unlikable for people, I guess. Some shit. People be doing too much with their opinions on people, bro. You just need to judge people how they fight. But they judge him off how he fights. So y'all see how he fights. He just wrestles people and just like wins like that. But fuck, he wins. He's on 10-fight winning streak. He hasn't lost a fight since 2019. Bilal Muhammad is gonna be the champ probably for a minute, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Who we fighting next?
Ooh. You want to pull it up the rankings?
Good. Yeah. Okay. For sure. Let's see. How many UFC fights does this nigga have actually?
A lot. He's been around for
a minute. Okay. So that's just last 5. Or just let me see.
I don't think he's gonna get the run. I don't think Leon is gonna get the run back. To be honest with you,
I don't think. How long? How much? What does he have to do to get it back to get another shot?
Probably win against somebody like Shavkat, but I think Shavkat might be next.
It's Kamar. Yeah, I feel it.
I don't know what Kamar was doing because he went to middleweight and fought.
I was about to say I don't feel like he's in this mix actually because he lost too, didn't he?
Yeah, it was a good one though. It was the kind of
he fought well.
With you. Yeah.
No, definitely. But I don't think he not getting a title shot anytime soon. I feel like.
Yeah. What if this is interesting. What if they do like because I can't even see, but just thinking off the top of my head, what if they do like Shavkat, Bilal Muhammad and Shavkat and Leon versus Ian Gary? I feel like that would be fucking.
Yeah, I think that can make sense.
Where's Ian Gary at on the rankings? I don't think that
he's 7.
I
don't know. They did that a couple weeks ago, right? Didn't they have like a nigga that was ranked like 9 or 11 fight for the belt?
I can't remember, but yeah, they're known
the Mexico event, right?
I'm trying to remember. I can't fucking remember that.
They're known to do that. Who was the main card on the Brian Ortega, the last Brian Ortega card? Who was the main? That's who it was. I can't remember who they were fighting, though.
Fuck. Let me see.
It was Roy Val.
Yeah, Roy Val. There you go. Versus Ursak. No, you're talking about the Ursak fight.
Yeah.
Steve Ursak fight. Yeah, that one. When he fought Pantoja.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So that shit can happen. But I don't know who else is in that. I can't fucking see the
I'm trying to
names.
think. My bad. Let me zoom it in for you. Bow. Okay, so we got Kamaru
I
Bilal,
think Shafkat, it's
Shabbat.
gonna be Shafkat versus Bilal next. Colby's, I don't know what the fuck Colby's doing.
Yeah, it feels like
JDM,
Kobe and JDM aren't getting it right. They got to do something else before they get it right.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Gilbert Burns versus JDM. Who
Uh,
won that? Man, I
Burns
can't
or
remember.
JDM beat Burns. Yeah,
Okay, JDM beat Burns. So maybe
in
JDM
March.
versus like Leon or JDM
Yeah.
versus Leon Bay.
No, I can see
But
it. No, this thing. I feel like they're not gonna have like. It feels like Shavkat. I don't think it's JDM or Kobe. What happened to Kobe's last one?
he got whooped by Leon.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's why I was thinking that. But that makes it weird too. Because who does Leon even fight then? Because you're not gonna have him fight Kobe.
Ian Gary, bro, watch.
They gonna let him fight Burns or some shit like that?
Nah, he's not
Nah,
gonna fight somebody who else just lost. He has to fight somebody who
who
just
just
won.
won? It's gotta be JDM then.
Yeah,
I guess that makes the
or
most
Ian
sense.
Gary,
Yeah, or Ian Gary, like you were saying. Yeah. I feel
or
like
Ian Gary.
Gary's on the way up. I feel like Gary don't. I don't think Gary's not. Gary's finding somebody that's gonna move him up, which I feel like Loki has to be JDM or Leon, right? There's nobody else
Yeah,
really, especially if they give Shavkat the shot for the belt.
unless Colby comes up in the cuts and just asks for his rematch with Leon. Just starts
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get.
Then you get Ian and JDM maybe.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, but I think Shopcut's next for sure. I think he
Yeah,
has to be next.
yeah. Huh. Yeah, that should be interesting.
When was Shopcut's last fight? Can you click on him? When did
Mm,
he last fight? He fought. What's his face? Who did he fight last? I can't remember. Fuck. It's slipping my head.
Wonder Boy.
Yeah. Thompson. Okay. Oh, so when was that?
That was December. Damn, that's been a while.
Yo, Shopcut's ready.
Yeah, I feel like it's
When is
got
he
to.
gonna wait for that?
I feel like it feels like a long wait actually, but I don't know who else
Yeah.
he fights.
When the Dana's gonna let him wait for that.
Gonna want him to get into action again.
I could see Dana making Ian and Shafkat fight
Yeah,
to figure out who's gonna fight for the belt.
and then have Leon fight JDM.
No one have Leon fight the loser. Leon should take a break.
Yeah, take a break and then let him. Yeah, nah, that makes sense.
Leon should take a break. Leon should definitely take a break right now. I just thought of that. He shouldn't be fighting anybody soon. Hopefully he actually does. He's older, man. How old is he? He's like 36 now.
I think so.
Yeah, he's up there.
Yeah, he seems.
Shouts out to Leon. Shouts out to Bilal.
Oh, he tends to take.
Parents.
It seems like Leon's style is just to take 6 months anyway, so at least
Yeah.
6 months in between. So, yeah, no, it was a good fight, man. Like, yeah, the competition was nice. Or overall, I think all night the fights were pretty good.
Yeah.
I felt like they were pretty good. I guess I don't know. What's the face? Oh boy, getting the knockout that early was surprising as hell.
Oh, Tom
I guess kind of
Aspinall.
surprising, but then also it's Aspinall, so just felt bad for Blades.
Tommy Aspinall. Tommy Aspinall. Hey, shouts out Tommy Aspinall. This shit is nuts. He is fucking gonna be a GOAT. I'm telling y'all, he's gonna be champ till we like 33.
I don't know anybody coming for him, man. I think he got
That's
one.
the
He got one more potential hurdle. He called him out, right? Yeah, he asked
Yep.
for it.
Yep. He been going back and forth with him on Twitter. He been calling him out. He wants to smoke with John, bro. I don't know what John. I don't even blame John though for not wanting to fight him. Like I dead ass don't. I dead ass don't. I don't even think John is scared. I just think that he really don't care about Tom. But man, Tom could probably give him a good fight, bro.
No, Dana probably wants it.
Yeah. No, Dana does. I think Dana's set on letting John wait for Stipe, bro. Dana's really pro John lately.
Yeah. Also, probably like he's not opposed to having 2 belts out there, kinda. Even though like John, he probably vacate John's belt at some point, but everybody kind of knows like he's gonna get that fight whenever Stipe's ready, and then fight Aspinall after that if Aspinall's kind of on it.
You can tell Dana's pro John right now with the fact that Tom is even fucking fighting for an interim belt still. That shit's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
been a
gonna lie.
while.
I seen Dana strip people a lot faster than he's stripping John right now. And he keeps
Mhm.
saying it's because it's not John's fault, but like I've seen you strip people when it's not their fault either, bro. It's kind
Mhm.
of crazy. It's kind of crazy. I mean, but at the same time, it's John Jones, so like it's literally like if Michael Jordan was going to like he's obviously going to get some different treatment. It's literally Michael Jordan. Like he's going to get different.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, he's going to get treated different.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Let's see.
let's see. I don't think they ever going to fight, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's why I think it's just going to be Tom for a bit. He's going to be here rocking people. And he every single aspect he's good at, bro. Every single thing.
Mhm. Mm.
It's going to be nuts. It's going to be fucking nuts. What was the fight before that?
That was Green. Um, wait, time out. What? That's super or heavyweight. I got heavyweight for sure. Yeah, that was Green versus Patty, right?
Oh yeah, Patty finished him round one. Fuck, that was nuts.
Yeah, it was a rough night for Green, man. Felt like it.
Oh, that was when Patty he went for what did he do? He went for the guillotine. They went
Mhm.
to the floor. He switched to the triangle. He was
Mhm.
in the triangle, and
And
then
then
he switched to the arm bar
he was
while
already
still
out
fighting
by then.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he still had him in the triangle a little bit, choking him
Yeah.
out. So by the time he tapped from the, or he didn't tap an arm bar. By the time they let him go from the arm bar,
He was
he got
knocked
choked
out.
out so much he just passed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was sick.
Feel like
Patty's nuts for that.
yeah, ref saw the arm bar and saw that nigga was gone and called it pretty much right when he got it.
Yep.
That
Yeah,
shit was
that shit was wild. That shit was wild.
yeah.
Shouts out to Patty.
Mhm.
Shouts out to Patty. I've been rocking with him for a minute since he was fighting at Cage Warriors, man.
Interesting to see what's next for him. Um, yeah, where do you go from here? It seemed like he got a build. He called somebody out. He called somebody out, didn't he? No.
He called Renato Moicano out.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he called Renato Moicano out. That shit, but
This
oh, you know what?
hmm.
Renato's about to fight JDM.
Ah.
No, Renato's fighting. No, this is lightweight. I'm stupid. This is lightweight. Renato's fighting, but Saint Benoit Saint Denis.
Ah. Okay. I got you.
Them names got me mixed up real quick.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, nah, he's fighting them. Man, Renato
Wait,
got a tough fight.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Benoit's tough.
Yeah, it seems like this division is kind of stacked. Is stacked. A lot of names.
Let me
Yeah.
see that shit. Pull up. Lord.
My bad. Yeah,
Are you good?
got Green.
That shit. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen to him.
Yeah, I feel like that was a whole big deal. Patty jumping into the top 15 now, but I want to see
Yeah,
who actually gets the belt.
yeah, he got the path. Yeah, he got the path, open path in front of him now.
There's a lot of big names in this division, man.
That's it, right? Who was before that?
Wait, you talking about the division in lightweight?
Nah. Who
was the fight before that?
Yeah.
I think we had a couple good ones. Why am I blanking?
I remember Arnold Allen.
There was a couple more on main card. Oh yeah.
Oh, there you go, RoboCop.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah.
Everybody thought Leroy was Everybody thought Duncan was gonna do something, bro. Because he's been nice. He was nice. He's like an up and comer, but man, RoboCop, the real deal, bro.
Yeah.
Nice.
Kinda shit got super bloody at the end.
Yeah, it did. It for surely did.
That's what happened too. That was also the end of. I forgot about that. That was the end of the Edwards fight. Edwards Muhammad too. I forgot you split him open like the last 10 seconds of the fight.
Yep.
Leon did.
Round at the end, I think. Right? It had to be round 5 that they
Yeah,
gave
it was
him
round
away.
5. Yeah, no, it was one of those things where it was like, man, if this was a 7-round fight, it might actually went a different way.
Yeah, then shout out to Arnold Allen getting back on the winning path. That's who he fought. He fought Giga. Fuck, my memory's ass. God damn. Yeah, he fought Giga. Fuck. And he was standing up. He didn't shoot at all. That shit was wild. Shouts out to Arnold. He back on the winning circle. He had to fight Evloev and Max Holloway. That's tough for real.
For real.
That's tough. That's tough for anybody. Shouts out Arnold.
Start to work it back.
There was one big prelim, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was.
Wait, what was it?
Even.
No, not that
not
one.
that
That was a good fight.
It was something. Which one was it? It was early.
There you go, right there.
Yeah.
Makayev, Manel Cop. Yeah,
that was nigga who broke his toe. Shit.
Yeah. That was a crazy ass fight. I wonder what Makayev got to be fighting for the belt soon. I think he's gonna fight for the belt next. He's gonna probably fight Pantoja for the belt. That's gonna be a good ass fucking fight. Makayev might become champion. If he becomes champion, if he beats Pantoja and becomes champion, he's gonna be a 23-year-old champion.
That's crazy.
It's soon. And John Jones was 22 when he became champion. He was the youngest champion ever. So he would become champion at 23. That's fucking nuts. It's crazy.
Chance, man.
It's gonna be like the second youngest champ ever.
Excuse me. Yeah, man. Huh.
Shouts out to Muhammad. He on the rise. He on the come up. Might be wearing the belt around his waist soon. Coming millionaire.
That's flyweight.
It's a wild turn. He's probably imagine that. Like you're a regular dude right now and you're on the verge of becoming a champion and getting money off of the pay-per-view that you're gonna fight on. Like every single sale, you're gonna get a percentage. Like even if it whatever tiny percentage is gonna be, that's still hell of money, bro. They be making so much money. That's how they finally become millionaires, is when they become champion.
Why was this fight when it was?
In the prelims, just because it was such a packed card. And I think they wanted to start the prelim off like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, I feel
and
it.
it's
Flyweight. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, just funny. I remember even the moments just seeing the ranking of both of them coming into the fight. It just felt like something you put at least on like the beginning of a main card or like end of a prelim card. But let's see.
Yeah, for sure.
It start off at 5 p.m. with something strong. That's interesting. Huh. Yeah, it was a good day, man.
It was a good card, though.
It's good to be back. I feel like I hadn't been tapped in for the last few weeks, so it was nice to tap back in again. Yeah. We got a ABC thing next time, right?
Oh, for us? I didn't even know.
I think so. I think I saw that.
Is
it the Sphere shit or is the next event at the Sphere?
That's September, I think.
Okay. Bow. Yeah, UFC on ABC. Sandhagen and Umar.
Oh, okay. Who's he fighting? He's fighting
Umar Nurmagomedov. Yeah. However you said that. Undefeated. Whoever he is.
That's Habib's cousin.
Ah, nice. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it's got some names on. You could tell. Okay. Yeah, we got the third right before Coleman. We got Vera versus Figueiredo. Ferguson. Huh. Should be an interesting one. Oh, Nick Diaz was supposed to fight?
That's the card he's fighting on?
He was supposed to. It got canceled.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
Huh. Interesting. For sure. Be interesting. That's next week. That's Saturday? Yeah, that's Saturday. We back. Couple weeks.
Yeah, we back.
Then we
finally back.
We back. Then we got Izzy in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Izzy's coming back before the year's over. Oh shit.
It's gonna be a good one, bro. Izzy becoming champion again is what needs to happen in this world, bro. It's not normal. He's not champ, bro.
I was saying because Duplessis beat Strickland, right?
Sean. Yeah.
Because Strickland beat Izzy. Yeah, it should be. Did Izzy fight again, or he just waited?
No, he just chilled.
I respect it.
Izzy can do whatever the fuck he wanted to do.
It's funny that we got here because this was the whole. It's funny that we eventually just got here because that's the whole like. Izzy was supposed to just beat Strickland and then fight Duplessis, right? That was kind of where we were supposed to go. That's where we all going.
He was supposed to fight Duplessis first.
Okay, and, that's what I thought. Because remember the whole he was calling him a nigga, and that was the whole.
He was gonna fight him first, and it was gonna be a quick it was gonna be a quick one, like a quick one, and Duplessis denied it because he said he wanted more time than what they gave him. So after he said, "Nah," Sean fought Izzy instead, and that's when Sean beat Izzy and became champ. And then Duplessis fought Sean with a full training camp with a lot of time, and then he beat the shit out of Sean and became. And then now Duplessis' patience waited off because he's the champ.
Yeah, get a champ now. He gets a chance to defend it. It should be fun.
Yeah. Who would have thought you would be fun one? Who would have thought by the time Izzy and Duplessis fought for the first time, Duplessis would be the one that was the champ? That would be hella funny. I would not have known that. You said that a year ago.
Never would have guessed. Oh, Ty coming back. I feel like I ain't seen Ty fight in a long ass time.
Is he fighting like Rosenstruck?
Yep.
Rosenstruck. Yeah. That's gonna be one that Ty can win because that's Rosenstruck fights like crazy too.
Okay. Should be
He
fun.
just fucking throws him. Yeah, he throws him. It's like Derek Lewis.
All right, it should gonna be interesting, man.
Yeah.
All right, it should be a good month. Good August.
Yeah.
Letting it build. What else? Get on UFC.
We good now, huh? Y'all want to touch up on anything?
I think we good, man. We gonna have some more Olympic shit to talk about next week, I guess.
Yes, sir. Hey, we out of here. What episode we on?
27.
27.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Too Much Podcast.
Hey.
Episode 27. We out.